We start off with, we did a little bit of gallivanting around. Everybody did 2 weeks of downtime. We're not going to get into too many details. Nothing really important happened. All of us started off his day with a meeting. A prisoner has escaped, being escorted into the town. With his luck lately, and his
fucking skill.
Luck, skill, and his connections with the group that has come through several times over the past few months.
Raw intelligence.
They, not raw intelligence.
It is raw. Yeah, it ain't cooked.
He was offered to go out and find him. The party split up. Half of the party went to go investigate the guards to see if there's a group of guards inside that betrayed the guards. They found out there wasn't. While the other one went to go talk to Salvatore, see if he knew anything. Salvatore didn't really know much, so they started to search for the docks, around the docks, just to see if there's another way out. They had luck in the past, and sure enough, they found it. You all converged on the person. Y'all decided it was best idea to let the person encounter the town guard that was on the run from town guard. So he ran from the town guard. Chase and attacks ensued. Things got rough. Hammer time. Knocked the person out. Adrian seemed unhappy with how it went down. They dragged her to the church where they interrogated her. Turns out that she has committed crimes, but she's not necessarily wrong in the fact that the wizards were trying to get stuff from her arm and figure out, and possibly may or may not be experimenting on her to get information about her. Y'all decided to turn her over. Y'all go
Turn over. Signature line.
Y'all decided to go. Y'all out to celebrate. Then y'all separate ways. And then at some point down the night, our good friend Beur was kidnapped. He is in a dark room somewhere, hanging from the ceiling. Hands bound to the ceiling, feet bound to the ground. And he turns to see Mathias sitting there with a bunch of instruments meant for torture.
So it's like just a little tiny kid's keyboard.
That's
A
level
xylophone.
1. Yeah, level 1. There might be some Britney Spears tapes on there. Level 2.
Hey, Beur gets down. Okay, so
It's light up. So you can
There's
find
slightly
the note.
gray tapes.
it's like if it's not perfect. Actually, no, it would be live. You see, it's like oh, loses it.
All right. Questions, concerns, comments before we begin?
Where is he?
Yes.
Hey, good question.
So his location is currently unknown.
Well, then I guess
I'm aware
Mathias
of
can't
that
find him. Look at that, played yourself.
By you. And only you. The rest of them know. They're just not going to be told. At least one of y'all. Anyway. So hanging from the ceiling. We
By
come
your
to...
front teeth.
Oh, fuck. That is a good one. You know what? Hanging by the ceiling by your front... I'm just kidding.
It's got just a piano wire just hooked in.
He does have to question. Oh,
It's gonna make it worse for him. God.
you know, I've dealt with some annoying shits in my time, but y'all are among the top 5. Should be proud.
So we are the 5th.
Sure.
Well, because you would say top 4, you would say top 3. We would
I
just
was
be the
saying
last.
you're 1 through 5.
No, that's fair.
Like our entire group.
Each of us
Ah,
is more annoying.
I
than
see.
Number
Yeah.
one. That's where we ranked.
So, are we going to do this the easy way or the hard way?
What's the easy way?
I ask you a question, you want?
What's the hard way?
I ask you a question, you don't answer the question. I hurt you. Say you lied to me. I hurt you some more. Say you're too desperate to lie to me.
Alright, Beo's gonna try to take in any sort of things in his surrounding. Like, is there a way out? Is anyone else watching? Anyone else in the room? And then, how deadly are these instruments?
Roll me an investigation check.
Oh, some of the bucket of popcorn.
I got the water you asked.
It was on a 20 for justice. We're starting off strong, fellas. I mean, granted, still, that's a 10 by rolling a 2.
Sadly, you don't want to make it look obvious that you're trying to turn your body to get a 360 of the room. So you see what's in front of you. It's just trying to build momentum.
You mind spinning me around so I can think about this for a second?
So what you do see is the table.
I've got wings, so I can just.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There are different sizes of knives. There's some liquids that have a very acrid smell.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of machetes and hatchets. You could definitely use them as weapons if you chose.
Well, in an effort to save us all some time, and me hopefully a great amount of pain, let's try the easy way.
What are you?
I am a tiefling.
No, really, what are you?
All right, I am a tiefling. Like, if I was anything else, in all honesty, at this point in time, why wouldn't I just tell you? You've got me dead to rights. There's no point in me trying to save face here.
You're a tiefling, and who are your parents?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Why not?
That I can't tell you. The reason why is that I don't know. I showed up here some time ago. Got a job.
Some time ago.
Pretty smart.
At this point, he's moving towards some insurance on the table.
748 days, 10 hours, and 2 minutes.
What do you mean by showed up here? You mean the town?
Yeah, Yorkshire. It's been my home forever.
Where were you before Yorkshire?
And he's not looking at me. He's doing that eyebrow thing. Like, meet my eyeline, Jim.
So it's kind of like just sharpening a blade. Are you sure that's where you want to go?
Yeah, that's where
Not
we're
even
going.
giving me clear and direct lies. You're trying to be ostentatious about it.
I gave you the precise days, minute, and hours of question you asked.
Are you saying you showed up to town 748 days ago? Or are you saying you showed up to this mortal coil 748 days ago?
I wouldn't know the difference.
How long have you been alive?
748 days, 10 hours. 10 days, 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
And you think you're a tiefling?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be? Spawned from some random deal from some god who, I don't know who, or some demon, devil, what have you.
And then who do you help from?
Don't know. I put my faith in knowledge. That's why I can do what I can do, and how I help people. Maybe I can help you. Need help with something?
Yes. Answering the question, what are you?
If you let me go, I'll investigate it. Try and figure that out.
See, all you have to do is look internally. You don't have to investigate it. You don't have to go anywhere. You can hang around here for a very long time.
It'll be a waste of all of our time and effort.
How did you do what you did when we looked in each other's eyes?
It's a good question. I've always had that ability.
Why
And
did you stop?
I don't think I like what I saw in you.
So you chose to stop.
I mean, that's my assumption because I passed out.
So you chose to pass out.
No, I didn't. So maybe it was you.
Wasn't me.
Then we're at an impasse.
He's gonna stab you.
You should right in the forehead. I have been studying surgery. If you would like it to hurt the most, I'm going to need you to place it about 3 inches below my
Does a 20 hit you?
No.
restrained. Do they have advantage?
Yes.
All right.
Oh,
And
no,
you
you
have-
can wiggle.
You have no armor and no shield. So what is your dex? I can just look at
A 10. No, I mean plus 10. No, my dex is a
So
plus
still
3.
hit you.
Yeah, it's a
So you
plus
have a
3.
13.
Yeah.
Perfect. You suffer.
No, you just stop right there. You suffer.
You suffer 6 piercing damage.
This is gonna hurt you a lot more than it's gonna hurt me. Sorry, I get a little gassy, but
You gotta go just beneath the second rib in the third intercostal space. There's a huge bundle of nerves there. And humans.
I don't think that's accurate. I think this is going to hurt you much more. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to get a certain sick enjoyment from it.
I think what you're gonna hate the most is that in the end, I know nothing more. And the lack of knowledge is probably the saddest thing I can think of.
Here's the thing. If I kill you and you are what I suspect you are, then I'll know exactly who you are. And he punches you in the face.
So I'm thinking right now that Beur is like John Candy's like albatross character from Rescuers Down Under, and he's like dun 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 dun. He's just going nuts on the fucking thing.
3 damage.
All right. I'm a 10.
Oh, sorry, 4 damage. It was
Ah,
my
right.
bad.
All right. Like,
Now, seriously. Why are you here?
spit something out. Well, I think I'm here to make a difference. But
Yes, thank you. That was such a beautiful answer. We should put it on a Hallmark card. Why are you here?
it's Hallmark. Even Russell.
You don't know the line of
Yeah,
Hallmark.
they all walk out behind the curtain. Hey, look like Mathias. What's homework?
Y'all don't know my line of cards that I introduced to y'all.
Oh my god.
The nobles
Mathias.
love them.
Oh, goodness gracious. He is hysterical. That's what he is. He's just a conglomerate.
Yeah, you get it. He owns Amazon.
I'm here to help my friends make
You
a
were
difference.
sent here with a purpose. What was that purpose?
To help my friends make a difference.
Your friends?
Yeah.
You mean the 5 Stooges?
Yes. I was like, am I included in who's the 5th stooge? Yes, because I make my own purpose. Nothing's telling me what to do.
I don't believe you.
I can't help you believe me.
Do you really just want to die a slow and painful death down here?
And honestly, I don't. I've already offered to help you with whatever it is you're doing.
You only have to answer a question to help me with what I want.
You got Spice Girl? Once?
Yep.
Really once?
Is that Spice Girls?
Is this some
Is
failed
that what you
attempt
want?
to
Really,
stall?
really want.
Is that what this is?
You know, honestly, it's something that I'm just beginning to enjoy your company. I think you're beginning to enjoy mine.
They're not going to come and save you, you know that.
Oh, I have no doubt. It's just me and you down here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something that it doesn't seem like you all are any closer to finding what you are looking for. So why don't you just let me help?
And what are we looking for?
Whatever it is that you need to accomplish your goals. Albeit a person, a thing, it doesn't matter. I'm the best investigator that there is. No, plus 8 to say so.
He's just looking at you. He takes a glass vial, dips it in the liquid, and just turns and just throws it on your chest.
Body shots.
Hot wax. I was gonna say, he took a glass vial, dipped it in the liquid, and then threw a glass vial covered in liquid.
You take 4 acid damage.
Yeah. Can it be fire?
No.
I had to try. Trying to get them resistances
Well,
first.
see, what you gotta do is you gotta like just run that across his forehead so it slowly starts to drip down into his eyes.
Jesus Christ.
I was thinking taking his fingernails off first, but that might be a good one.
Okay. You asked what I'm doing here. I told you. I have my own purpose. I wasn't sent here with anything. I'm making my own way. And, and I'm trying to make a difference. And I am, because you wouldn't have me here unless it meant something. What does it mean to you?
You're right, I would have just killed you like I'm killing your friends.
What's that?
All of it.
Yeah.
How do you sleep? In the dorm?
Somehow, perfectly timed.
How do I sleep in the dorm?
Mm-hmm.
In the barracks? In a bunk.
In the bunk?
Yep.
Oh, does Smoke sleep with you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I need you to make a perception check at disadvantage. And I need Smoke to make a perception check.
Okay. Well, this will be Smoke first. Smoke's perception is a 16, and Oliver's is much worse.
Doesn't matter. Smoke understands something bad has happened. Or is going to happen. You are not woken up by a sound of sight. You feel next to you your dog growl.
What is this Smoke? It's late.
You're alarmed because no sound comes out of your mouth. Roll initiative.
Yeah. That's when his eyes open. He's like, hmm?
You are mouthing, Darden! Because he's not giving me
18.
All right, so you see Stoic. It's obviously night. You see a figure coming towards you, and you can see just like under the door, the hallways are lit, so there's enough little bit of light go through. You can't make out who it is, but you do see a glint of steel coming at you. You'll go first.
He will very quickly spring to his feet, kind of do a little tumble to the end of his bunk where he keeps his sword and shield, and will kind of grab both of those and try to say something. Does any sound come out? Okay, so then he's like mouths words, and seeing this person just walk towards him still, he's gonna lunge at him.
Okay.
And take a stab.
Make an attack roll.
It's a natural 20.
Okay.
Time to finish.
You tried to stab the wrong little buck boy.
You're damn right.
Get out of your troll boy. Ironically, he didn't answer. This is a nice prop.
Oh.
That'd be 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
We'll then use Unwavering Mark on the individual, so try to attack anybody other than Oliver. At disadvantage.
Okay. Anything else? All right.
Does he get a sense of like how's this person react to getting cut?
No, it's like I said, it's dark.
height
He
in
went from
comparison?
hesitating to like a slow approach to now he's coming at you. But he looked seriously hooked. Like you can tell by how he was standing up straight. He's kind of leaning like you've cut him deep, and he's coming at you, trying to stab you.
Okay.
Also a natural 20.
You did. 39 damage.
As you take 11.
Oh.
Times what?
Wait, did you say 11 poison damage?
No, I've said piercing. I meant to say slashing actually. Well, I guess longsword can be piercing or slashing. Who cares?
Yeah.
And it is your turn.
Yeah. Oliver, not in his armor, gets a nice little gash and kind of repositions himself using the shield to push him away, and then comes with an upward swing to try to catch him by surprise. Hopefully, kind of in the groinish area. That would be a 19 plus, so a 25.
Hits.
Only for 5 points of slashing damage.
With that, he does go down, and the sound returns to the room with smoke barking.
Yep.
And you hear the clatter of sword. You see a body go. You hear a body thud, and then you hear your fellow roommates say, "Oh, shut the dog up! We're trying to fucking sleep."
He'll immediately just kind of, "We're under attack! Hell yeah!" And his drift globe will kind of come out of his rucksack, and it will cast light, and the room will be illuminated.
You see a bunch of people get out of bed. They're looking around, kind of freaking out. They look at you holding a sword. They look down at a body on the ground and say, "Fuck, you killed Jordan." Rooney.
I didn't do this! Oh! I didn't do fucking shit!
Natural look though. They're not looking at you like a good guy. Because they know you guys have problems, and now Rooney's dead at your feet.
Rooney. Yep. Nope.
Go on.
It's not darkness, Rooney. It's some right.
Rooney,
You just murdered a child.
where do you sleep in the house?
Upstairs in my hammock, near my window.
Roll me a dexterity saving. No, you can't because you were asleep. In that case,
Stale, you have a dexterity saving throw?
yes.
I'm gonna roll these because I don't know which I'm using. This one.
Boom, 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 boom. All right. One moment you're asleep. The next moment, the floor below you buckles upwards. Your bed kind of lifts up as flame. It unleashes from the ground. You are protected because you were behind cover, because what ended up happening is someone threw a fireball through your window.
Oh,
Hit the
wow.
ground below you. Caused your house to catch on fire. You are now in a burning building, and you take half of 27 damage.
13. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was round down.
Yeah.
You didn't assume you-
Roll me a perception check at disadvantage.
It is a 6.
You have no idea where that fireball came from. You don't know which window it came through. You don't know what happened when it happened. All you know is something exploded below you. Your house is on fire.
When I make noises as I scream. Excellent. I'm going to run to my door. Well, first I will bonus action second wind.
Okay.
And then I will run to my door.
So, run to your bedroom door, or run to the door like a house exit? Wait, what do you mean?
Bedroom door to see if I can go out that way.
Grab what happened.
Rooney back up. pulls the edge of the hammock down and half falls out, half stumbles as he's hustles over to the door to kind of get a feel for it, see if it's hot on the other side or not.
Okay, it's not yet.
It's not yet.
The fire is, you can tell by looking down through the newly made hole in the floor of your bedroom.
Oh, there's.
It's below you. Yeah, it blew a hole. Like the fireball exploded upwards.
Gotcha.
You can see the fire is down there and it is beginning to spread.
Then I'm
The
gonna.
smoke is raising through to your house.
I'm gonna run out my front.
Okay, run out the front door of your house.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a perception check now. Not at disadvantage.
At advantage.
Does it rely on sight?
Yes.
You get advantage. Did you have that on? You
I
sleep with it on?
probably wouldn't have had it on while I was sleeping. Ooh. That is a 15.
15? I thought you said 50. I was like, what the fuck, Johnny?
That is ass.
Fuck Beur, you're now the investigator. You're like, Jesus Christ.
1-5.
You see it. You see 3 people, like, conferring and pointing at you. They're about 20 feet away. You get the cat, they're about to start chasing you. What do you want to do?
Chase them.
Turn the tables on him.
I mean, what would you do?
I'm going to start booking it towards Grigory's.
Okay. Your speed is 30, correct?
Yes.
Are you going to use any magical means or any special features to increase your speed in any way? Or are you going to use any magical means or just mundane means to deter your attackers?
Yes.
Okay.
There are a few that I'd probably run through there. If they're getting close, I'd Misty Step, dart down an alley, and raise up a wall.
Okay. So,
Shoot them.
first things first. Any spells that you are trying to cast, do they require any somatic materials? No, not somatic, materials.
Yeah.
Material.
Components. Materials.
What are you, a 3M company?
Welcome to Bob's Materials Report.
Oh.
Silent image requires a material, but that would just be focus. Or
Do you
no,
have your focus?
it's like a necklace.
Okay. Then I would say you could sleep with that on. So then you'll find that if you cast anything you would like to cast.
Okay.
As long as it doesn't have a gold value associated with it.
No, I don't have any spells with a gold value material.
Okay. So
True.
what we'll say is roll a general what was the spell you're trying to cast?
Spite.
Just kind of depended on the situation we were going with there.
Theater of mind. You're around any alley you want to be around. You're like, what would be? You have enough time to find the optimal spot to do what you need to do.
Okay.
We're gonna make a roll to see if it's successful or if you need to use more spells.
Gotcha. Then I'm going to dart down an alley and throw up a silent image of a wall behind me.
Okay. What is your spell DC?
It's a 15.
The song Spirits are playing?
So we need all of them to roll an investigation check less than a 13.
13. 15.
Well, they get to add.
That is not something.
Do it.
That is not something I.
Yeah, well, I mean, here's the thing: if they know to expect it, then they can make an investigation check. to
Oh
make
no,
it
it
legal.
was more so like. I was like, oh, my spell save's 15. It's like, gotcha, 13.
Oh, so yeah, they get a +2 to investigation.
Yeah.
One of them does see through it. It gives you enough time to make a turn down an alley. So they are still behind you. They are following you, but they have the opportunity to catch up. So you're going to probably have to do something else to be successful. If you want to waste another spell, or if you want to try mundane ways to lose them, or whatever.
I didn't have that on him.
I do have. I probably wouldn't have slept with ninja dust on.
Oh yeah, you guys aren't Russell, so
The good news is all magical items.
Like a little nasty. Like it's all here.
let's do the fire.
Yeah. The good news is all magical items will not get destroyed in the fire.
Yeah.
The rest of your shit probably.
I'm going to.
Okay, insurance, Geico.
Surprise! Now you're a street kid too.
Don't feel good. Once they start falling down the alley, he's going to just keep on running. Probably save the Misty Step for if they actually like catch him.
Okay. Well, you know they're close enough still
Okay.
to attack you. You're far enough. That bought you enough time to be far enough ahead that whatever they're going to do is going to be a disadvantage. But they are going to start shooting at you with spells and crossbows and stuff. Try to.
Then I will. Ooh, I did not have. I'm not well prepared to be ambushed. I am a child.
That's how ambushes work.
Yeah.
I'm not prepared for this.
Oh, so the ambush was successful.
Then I will. I'm just gonna run.
So if that's the case, they're going to. What is your dexterity?
It is a
Wand of
15.
web.
Okay, 1 crossbow bolt. Oh no, it's a disadvantage. Hold on.
nice.
2 crossbow bolt.
None of them hit you, but they're thudding against the walls, the ground around you. They're getting close. Keep in mind, you are running down a street. It is like 3 a.m., give or take. You can't tell the exact time, but think of a street out here at 3 a.m. No one's out there, but you are running by houses.
I am gonna start screaming.
Okay.
Yep. Help! I'm a child. I'm a child being attacked. Help!
You start seeing like
Must have been
lights. Sadly, it's not like anybody can just flip on a fucking light, but
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
a little bit farther back, you see lights getting turned on, like flames, torches, things like that. The people
Lighting lamps.
chasing you, you hear their footsteps start to slow, and they start to scatter because they realize that the jig's up. It's only going to go for so long. Agent.
And what could possibly be coming?
How is your sleeping situation?
Well, she meditates,
Okay.
and she lives in a loft. She would be.
You can't handle my Bruce.
She'd be.
I'm not yet.
Trying to think. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this to not be calling with hands down since I've heard what's happening. So. No, but be great. No, she meditates. She would have conjured her familiar, because of course it got blown away. So she would have conjured her familiar again. But yeah, so she's sitting in her bed, and her familiar's with her.
We just kill that and leave. Got her. Let's lead her 10
So just
silver at
to
a
be clear,
time.
so do you live in a loft, like you have the top floor of someone's house or shop, or you're talking like there's a one-story like studio type situation?
You ever been in Patrick Bateman's?
Because I mean,
No,
It is,
like the
but it's not as nice as
I guess like the Zoolander-ish type loft where it's kind of like in a warehousey place, and so it would be like big ceilings, and like big wide open floor plan.
how to best.
It should be on the top floor.
Dark
Like,
Star.
yeah, well, like there's not high rises here. Probably the highest building you'll get is probably 4 stories
Sure.
in the rich part of town. So you're probably looking at being on the second or
Yeah, whatever.
possibly fit.
Whatever the
Close.
whatever the top floor of the building would be, she would be on it because it gives her the access to get out like over the roof.
And do you live with like other people below you, or is this like the whole thing's yours and you're just?
What's the means? What are the levels of means? It was like moderate.
I'm pretty sure you're moderate. Like with me, it's like 2 gold a day or whatever.
Yeah. So whatever moderate would be. So if it's with multiple people, like below her, then okay.
Well, this.
Well, yeah. Well, your toy's having a better time than we are right now. Imagine what like $200,000 to $400,000 would have bought you, like 6 years ago. So you can have a pretty decent house, pretty decent living. You're literally spending.
The revenue's worth it.
Yeah. So okay. All right. So perception check. I think. Do you make them at disadvantage while you meditate?
We have a 9 in wisdom, so our percentage no sucking dice.
You're a high.
Yeah.
How high?
It makes a difference.
It's like you teed yourself up. Got it.
Not gonna.
A 7.
Was that advantage or disadvantage?
That was disadvantage.
Okay. What did you roll normal, just in case you don't have to roll at disadvantage?
Roll a 13.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about you can. It doesn't say anything about you don't have disadvantage. It's just you only need 4 numbers.
Okay. So you're deep in like a meditative thought process thing. So you're not paying attention to your surroundings or hearing anything. Go ahead and have your familiar make a roll strength.
A strength?
Straight.
Oh, it's great. Okay, I was like, it's a cat.
He's gonna try to push you out of the way as a dog flies by.
A 19 plus, whatever cat perception.
Yeah, because you're actually doing mental exercise. What did you say it was?
A
Sorry?
19 plus whatever whatever the cat says.
Alright, so,
So a cat 5e. Oh,
that's good enough. I don't need to.
it looks up a cat 5e table. I'm like, perfect. Give me the stats.
How much, you know what? No. You take 1 point of damage as your familiar bites you to get your attention.
There it is.
And as that happens, you hear a creak outside the door, and you hear the knob of your door slowly turn.
Then water starts to rush in.
It had 2 HP, well, more HP, but 3 perception, 4 skill.
So 22 perception.
Yeah, I said like a 19 or 18 would have been more than enough. Yeah.
She will hide. So
Okay.
she'll scuttle into the rafters and hide.
Also cat.
Great, your open floor plan now, don't you?
No. They just walk in. There she is.
We're so close to inspiration on that.
So, we don't get a great hide. We get a 14.
Okay. So they walk in.
Mhm.
We're gonna say like maybe you're hiding behind a dresser, hiding under the bed, whatever. They expect you to be sleeping.
Mhm.
Obviously, you're not in bed.
Mhm.
You see them walk past where you are. They are searching.
They also what?
They are searching. They are looking.
Okay. How many are there?
Just the one. They plan on catching you unaware and sleeping.
Adrian will use Mage Hand. Wait. So use Prestidigitation to make it seem like where her bathroom would be, that somebody is in the bathroom.
Okay, before that happens, what is the components for registration?
So, prestidigitation. It is VS, verbal and somatic.
So they are going to hear you cast that spell if you wish to cast it.
You're making a fart noise under the bed that also comes out of the bathroom.
That's going to be the name of this episode, Farting Up a Storm.
What does Mage Hand require then?
I think it's just somatic for you.
It might not be anything.
Actually, I was going to say,
I think
well,
it is.
If you look up spell, I'll look up his specific.
so I was going to say VS, same deal.
Same deal. But you
We're
get
verbal and somatic.
But as a arcane trickster,
Arcane.
you get special enchant.
Yeah, because I think yours is invisible and you can use a bonus action to move it,
Mhm.
but you still got to get it out there. What other spells? Can you just send me a spell list real quick, so I'll just pull them all up.
True Strike, Friends, Mage Hand.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I'm the sleep.
So
Prestidigitation.
no, it doesn't sadly change the components, so it would still have to be verbal, but it does become a bonus action because it's
Oh, okay.
cunning action, and then you can do things that other people can't do with it.
She's gonna stab him. He walks past. She's...
He is unaware, so go ahead and roll initiative for me. You will have a surprise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's more like he has a surprise condition.
16.
16. Did you roll at disadvantage? I mean, at advantage.
What?
For initiative is it advantage?
Oh, did you? I thought you would tell me 16 to hit. You want to
No. 16 for initiative.
All right.
Area didn't
Okay.
expect that.
So
That was
he gets to go first.
Mhm.
Be surprised.
We will with advantage. $22.
Right.
Yes.
That hits.
We're 4th level or 3rd level?
Third.
Fourth.
We are third level. Come on.
I was seeing how much sneak attack.
I felt it coming last week when
But-
y'all said what y'all said, so I'm like, I know what.
It wouldn't matter.
Just making sure.
How about between 3 and 4?
Well, you could have a feet.
7.
He's
8.
only got 2.
Oh, he's got 4, huh? His hands are feet. What have I done to my boy? What's a hog dog?
Somehow I got off the.
Like, you just become a monstrous. Jesus, Adrian, what happened to you?
This is what happens when you interrupt a
50
blue
seconds
Ghibli
I thought I was gonna do.
All right.
What did I do?
He
And
is.
her cunning action
Oh yeah, that's right.
will attempt to hide again.
If you're gonna have to leave his square, he is surprised. He cannot take a reaction, but
That's fine. So she'll hide.
Just kind of crawls back under the bed.
Mm-hmm.
He's fucking the girl from the wings. Scaring around a little. Having feet hands for them.
You got him with the feet.
Keep that low profile. Scared.
A 19 and 22.
Crab walking everywhere.
okay.
And if I guess there's a verbal component to make him, so we won't have to shut the door.
He can't find you, so he curses.
Mhm.
He pulls out something that smells strong of alcohol
Mhm.
and a tinderbox as he lights a tinderbox. So now he has something that smells of alcohol in his hand and a
Oh.
tinderbox.
Mhm.
Your turn, because that's his action.
Drink his alcohol.
He's actually a fire breather, dude. That's what he's doing.
That'd be cool.
He's pretty slick.
And you also hear him shout, because this would, she's awake!
More victims.
He's running and she's just stalking in the shadows, killing them one at a time.
She'll attack him again.
Yeah.
And then so I can attack, and then my cunning action I can either hide or use mage hand. I cannot do both. Okay. God damn verbal component.
They know you're there.
Well, I know that, but they don't know where I'm at. That's the thing. So I can't go
And if you're using it
bippity
like
boppity
that,
boo. Stab.
Taking
matches.
Yeah, you can. You man. Yeah, boo.
Boo.
Well,
Like,
stab
like
again.
your verbal component from Mage Hand.
Unless
Like abracadabra.
15.
The stab?
Your
No.
mage hand comes out like a shocker.
At that point, she will use Mage Hand to steal the matches.
So I believe it is going to be, if I'm not mistaken, a sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because he has not lit the thing, correct?
No, it is lit.
Oh, then she will
The
steal
the cocktail is not lit.
the
It
cocktail.
took an action to light the torch, like the
Got it.
tinderbox. Next time, light.
Oh,
and throw.
got it. No, then she'll take the alcoholic thing. So he just has the matches.
Okay.
I was just saying, just take out the thing.
Yeah,
over top.
pretty much.
So leave with alcohol. So he's like,
So you need to roll a sleight of hand. He rolled a 22 on his perception.
Oh yeah, he beats that. For sure.
You
So,
beat.
No, he beat.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Right. He
What?
lights it.
Okay.
Smokes it at you. So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. We'll say it's a 13.
No, okay.
you hear the cat.
You actually. It's good for you, bad for the house. It hits you, the glass shatters, but it doesn't. A lot does not get on you, but it spreads out everywhere else as you take 3 fire damage.
Okay.
But the house, the bed that you were hiding behind, is catching on fire. You are now in the beginnings of a burning room,
Okay.
and you've got that guy who's trying to murder you in a house of burning.
The hot dog soup, though.
Yeah, is that safe?
It's already got char marks.
You might have time to say
Oh
something.
my God.
You don't know.
That really smells like
You just run over like, let me don my combat uniform.
You go down like a slide, and it just slides into the hot dog food.
Let me get into my super suit.
It's like actually stuffing the casing of a hot dog.
So my familiar will give the aid action,
Okay.
and then I will stab him with advantage.
Okay.
A 16.
Well, that's better than the 15.
Just meets 16. He's wearing chainmail, so 16 is what it needs to be.
Hey, shit, dude. 10. 14 damage.
He's done. He your familiar bites his ankles. He takes a moment to turn around, only for
She will, as soon as he turns to look away and he looks back, she will stab the dagger.
he basically turns his head.
Look at me!
So he turns his head into it.
Yep.
Your house is burning.
He will then.
You know others are there. You can actually hear the front door open at this point and stairs being climbed.
She will then cast Disguise Self to look like him,
Okay.
and then go out to the hall.
Okay. They have no reason not to believe, so they're not going to need to make a check at the moment unless you give them a reason. But you know that they can do an investigation check if it comes. What do you do when you come face to face?
She'll look at him, and then kind of see how many there are.
Just two.
Just two? Cool. She'll nudge her head to, like, get moving. Like, do one of these, and then...
Alright. The house is burning. They don't need any more motivation. They take off. Do you continue to follow?
She's gonna be, like, just... as though she's one of them.
Isolate and slay.
Alright.
Run my control on the game. Go over in the back and one side doesn't hear it.
So, your friends are dead. You picked on the wrong people.
He's gonna lose most of his forces. He's an idiot.
I'm going to Hope that you're wrong. If or when I get out of this, I'll be myself.
Oh, I would love to see you try. Better men than you have tried. More men than you have tried. More and better men than you have tried.
If more and better men have tried, why would you send the swords away?
Well, they're a little different than just you.
Well, aren't they wielded by better men?
Better is relative, I will give you that.
Ah.
The
Slipping
Bad.
Mathias.
is better. He
Is
punches you in the face.
You're making me feel
The
stupid.
James Bond rope treat.
Oh. What's that scene where he's sitting tied to the
Yeah,
chair
that's it.
and the guy walks in and it's
It's like, you're gonna fucking die playing with my fucking ball. It's like, Jesus. Yeah,
you
Daniel,
take another 4 damage.
Daniel Craig went hard on that one. And it won.
Excellent.
You said he hits him in the face?
No, this one will be a punch and stun.
Alright. It's like where he stabbed. You're like,
There you go.
blood coming out of his mouth, sweating, dangling. Okay. Well,
He's walking away back to undo this point. He grabs a handkerchief and is wiping the blood off of his hands. About this time, you hear and a thud. The door opens behind you that you can't see, but you can hear. And
Aha!
you hear a familiar voice. So this is where you ran off to. As Shiro enters the room. Mathias kind of stiffens. First sign of fear you've seen in him since you've met him. Then he turns around and he says, well, 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 look who it is. It isn't Shiro.
You're my hero, baby.
You may be able to kill me, but not before I kill him.
That remains to be seen.
No, you'll be dead. Shiro looks at him. You can't really obviously see this if you're not facing him. And says, how about then we offer a trade? Me for him. You see Mathias' eyes kind of light up. And you find the wording odd. But Mathias asks, of your own free will, you offer this? And Shiro says, yeah. And he goes, I don't know if the trade's worth it. What about the sword, too? And Shiro said, only because you don't understand its value.
Wait, so, I'm thinking Shiro's behind him, and then he's talking past him, right? Mathias is over here. Yeah, it's gonna go. You block Shiro and Mathias in vision of each other. It's like, wait a minute, Shiro. Don't make that trade. The trade is ridiculous. You can just bring him back after you kill him. Make it easy.
I can heal you, but I can't raise you from the dead.
Well, you can spare my soul, leaving my body for long enough to get me back somewhere where someone came.
Not if he's focused. And as he says, not as he's focused, Mathias also says, not if I'm focused. If I want you dead, you die. He turns, points at the wall, says a word, and cast disintegrates against the wall.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Ninja dust.
You can.
X.
You become the ninja.
Huh?
Spell,
He was barely there.
I think disintegrate is a 6th level spell. You gotta make 16.
It's a 26.
Barely there.
Okay. Yeah, you know what it does. You know it's capable. You know that if you get hit by that, and you are restrained, so you're not dodging it.
Oh, I could.
You are turning to ash. As it does a minimum of 40 damage.
Yep.
Plus 8d6.
Goes,
You get to be the.
Hero must have counters.
yeah, I know, right? He better roll.
Possibly, yeah.
Put his wings down.
Don't worry about it, Baylor. Just go.
I will in moments.
With that,
Still.
you hear the sword cut through the chains at your feet, and then another swipe cuts the chains above you,
All right.
and Mathias tosses Shirit to you.
He'll present his limbs to be undone.
Your feet's good because they were just like
Oh,
bound.
yeah.
As he's getting to undo the manacles, he leans into your ear and whispers, "Don't trust him to honor the deal. Don't look back."
He goes,
Unclicks the manacles, and it says, "Go."
may knowledge guide you in the afterlife. And he'll take.
You hear a brief conversation. Mathias taunts him for a second about turning over the sword, and Shio's like, "I'm gonna give him a head start. I'm not stupid."
Right.
That's as much as the conversation goes before you're gone.
I got you.
Make me a survival or a perception check. You either do a survival or a perception at disadvantage, because technically this is a survival.
I can do survival. It'll be a +3, so. And for 20, for a 23.
You follow the dead bodies,
Mm-hmm.
knowing that the path is clear that way.
Yeah.
And you make it out of the underground area. You know that there's underground areas because he's taken you.
Mm-hmm.
And you are out, beaten, near death.
And where am I at?
You have not had a long rest because you were taken in the middle of the night.
Right.
I'll say that's part of the whatchamacallit.
Well, I'm just trying to see, like, do I know where my surroundings are? Like, am I coming out of
Over
the
here.
compound?
Well, they're around.
Huh?
It's near the
Surroundings are around.
you're near the compound.
Yeah,
So it was a place underneath that will probably connected close to the compound.
understood. Okay. He's flying.
You're next to the what?
Yep, he's just taking straight off. He's like, nope, don't care. It's the wee hours of the morning. People won't be able to see him.
Read
Very
signs.
well. The spotlight's happening. It's like, no. So,
Nothing happens. You're good. No one comes after you. No one comes across the house. You're watching it. Nothing happens.
So Russell's just like,
Wait. What the fuck, Oliver?
He'll kind of like be kind of pressing his arm into his side to stem the bleeding. What do you mean? What? He was coming at me with a knife and I couldn't say anything?
Why didn't you just tell us it was happening? We could have just ganged up on
I tried, but you're not listening. Nothing was happening when I was talking.
At this point, who's Captain
Sarah.
Sarah.
Thank you. Sarah?
Sarah?
Okay. He walks into someone that's gone and got him. He walks in and is like, "Someone explain to me what the hell just happened."
Okay, so, sleeping. I feel smoke growling, which is weird because he doesn't. He likes most everyone, even Darden. But I get up and I try to ask Smoke what's wrong, but I don't hear the words come out of my mouth. I look over and I see some shadowed figure with a glint of a blade walking towards me. I'm not about to die in the barracks.
You
So
see
I
him look
struck him.
down at Darden.
He struck me, and
Make
then I
a-
struck him again.
Insight check.
No, you.
Ooh, that's actually a decent insight check. What is my insight? Wisdom. That's an 18.
You see a slow realization as you're talking. He's almost ignoring you because he's looking at Jordan and he's trying to puzzle something out. And then he says, "Follow me." And
Let me get my stuff.
nope, you can come. Just get a cloak.
Yeah, he'll grab his rucksack, and which has like most of his weapons, save for his lance and everything. Smoke, heal,
You
and the Driftglobe will just be following him.
y'all start walking and you're heading towards the jail/prison that's inside the facility.
Am I in that much shit?
He ignores you. He stops at the desk guard and says, "Has Mathias had any visitors today?" He says that a gentleman named Richard came to him. He asks, "Who was the guard that escorted him?" It says, "Jordan." Then he continues to go down, and you go to the jail cell where you see Mathias. I'm sorry, he said Dorian, not Richard. And then you see Mathias just sitting there on the bench. He just looks up at you. And then Sarah asks, "What did you and Dorian talk about?" Matthias shakes his head.
Was it like cutting me? Because you're just really wanting me. Like, I want to get in there with you and beat you down.
He just looks at you, looks up at you, doesn't say anything, just staring at you.
Yeah, when has this guy not talked?
And that
He'll be like looking to Seraph, like pointing his sword kind of almost through the bars. Like,
make an investigation check.
oh, my strong suit. A 19 for a total of 18.
You and the
Like my
captain come
perceptions.
to the same realization as the illusion around him kind of like becomes translucent as you pierce through it. And Dorian is sitting on the bench.
May I?
Um,
Well, he's actually. This isn't good.
he goes, "Where is Matthias?" And as he says that, Dorian takes out a dagger, slits his throat. His own throat. And Seraph calls for medic and begins trying to open the door to get into Stimley. As the illusion falls and you see legitimately Dorian bleeding to death from his own slit throat.
Yep.
What's on your mind? It's cold.
It's cool. Yeah. Oliver is immediately going to be like hopping on the back of Smoke, rucksack over the shoulder, shield, and starting to charge up the stairs, shouting, "Sound the alarm! There's been an escape!"
You.
Me, you?
You, me?
You make it
Me,
to
bro.
Gary's. Gregori's, not Gary. You, what do you do?
Gregory!
It's slow. I'm sure you're
And I
insistent.
keep.
And what the as he's talking before he opens the door. What the fucking hell? I don't
I'm
want
in the
to
door. Shut it, lock it.
He shuts the door. And he's like, "Why are you here in your PJs? And why are you sweating? It's 3, 4 in the morning."
I like to run at 4 in the morning.
You're not.
And
Because
then
I was
walk on-
attacked.
Why would someone attack me? He walks over, takes out a bowl. Are you going to explain? And he
I'm-
starts to pour water in.
Starting to think I'm not as endearing as I once thought I did.
Uh-huh. He says a word, and you see your house appear in the bowl of water. Smoke coming from it. Not the bowl, but like the image itself that's being reflected on it. You think, well, shit. Who did you piss off?
I'm sure more than one person. But there were There were three people. They threw a fireball at me in the house. I think that's the detonation I heard. And I booked it.
Not the dumbest plan. Well, were you followed?
They tried, and then I started screaming because I'm a child, and
What is a child?
I
Alright, well, you have the car. You want to follow the guards? You want to get to sleep? What do you want to do?
I would like to lay down for a while. I'm probably not going to be able to sleep much.
Alright, we'll go see the police tomorrow.
Thank you.
He left. So,
Surprise.
where'd you go?
I'm going to fly to the guard station. I'm just flying right in the center of that bitch. I'm ready to go. And I'll land and be like,
I'm honestly like, there's an enemy! That was easy.
The alarm's already off.
he understands that.
Black puff.
No, he can't. Like, no, he's. He's got to fly back to his place first.
Okay.
Because he's got to get some shit real quick and then go and check everybody else. So, his place.
Do you have
first.
any spell levels? Oh, okay. Take stuff.
Yeah, I saved a dog for one of them, and the other one saved somebody else. So, a pain in the game. But yeah, fly back to my place, look around, because I gotta see if my stuff is there.
It's not tossed. The door is ajar. Honestly, you don't know what happened.
Okay, that's fine. As long as I can get a shirt, get my stuff, put my hat on.
That's all what it's like.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and pack a couple of extra things that I would normally have, or like I would need, and then look around for a second, and then take off to the guard place.
Hat on, hat off.
Hat's on at this point in time, so it's gonna look like a demon ran into Beur's house, and then Beur, okay, pop out, good old Commissioner Gordon Cranston, and going to, at this point, what time? Like, how dark is it outside? Is it still dark?
Still dark. Yeah, still dark.
He'll leave a quick note for Dax for in the morning when he shows up for work. Hide and don't come back. We'll find you later.
Okay.
Letting him know to not go back there. And he'll just put it like compromised at the bottom. And then yeah, he'll go to the guard station. He's gonna basically like low key lie there until he knows there'd be enough potential eyes on him. It's like, okay, I have to get back down on the ground now, and then try to make it.
As you were passing by the guard shack to get to your place, no alarm was going off. As you were coming back, it's busy.
Yep.
You hear bells.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
can assume why at this point.
Yeah. Okay. It's like, they just figured it out. Okay. Gonna try to go up to the guard station. Like, where's Oliver at?
We're kind of in a situation.
Yeah, Mathias has escaped. Because he was just torturing me.
Why don't you come inside and let's talk?
Alright, sure.
They let you in. They find Seraph. They find you.
And it's like,
Oliver would have his armor on, his weapons adorned, Smoke would have been saddled up and ready. Oliver looks like he's about to go to war.
who was in his place? Someone had to be.
Holy shit, you look like hell. What happened?
Actually, no, I don't. Because myself wouldn't show that damage.
but the blood at your feet.
And the show's like bleeding through the show.
It's
Hey,
pulling.
it's an illusion. Okay, no, that's fine. Yes, our good friend Mathias just finished torturing me, and I barely escaped my life. He's at his compound underground,
Okay.
and he probably won't be there for very long. And he has Shiro and one of the swordsmen. We need to
You
go check
hear
on the
Sarah start calling out orders. He's telling the guard to muster. And he's saying, everyone, wake up and go.
Grab the pistol makeup.
You and about 60 guards start walking towards his house.
Kill the bee!
While that's happening, you would be following them. So along the way, they do start making conversation. They start like needling, like how'd you do it, how the bitch can wake up.
That's right.
You know, they have like once they're far enough away that they don't have to be sneaky. That you know, there's what you would think jackasses who just murdered somebody would talk about as they were like, how'd you do it?
That's fair. She'll like grit her teeth and like rub here, like motion like this, like pretty much pantomiming that bitch broke my jaw.
I will let you decide between a performance or deception.
The perform. Definitely perform.
We have bonus or proficiency. A 20 plus 6.
They start giving you small, like gentle ribs about you got beat by a goer. You know, go. It's like give new meaning to being bitch slapped, and they are walking,
Inspiration.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think it's inspiration.
and they go to the hole where Beur left from, which I don't know if you were there when
I didn't leave out of a hole. I just appeared.
You were Beur. From the
As
room
you
of yellow
get down there, obviously something is wrong because you come across your first dead body, and it looks like it's one of them. They start freaking out. They pull out their swords. What do you do?
To pull out her knife, like she's ready, like to fight with, like them.
They take a few steps forward, and then they stop and say, Jerry, where the fuck is your sword? You don't need a knife. People dead.
Dylan Kramer and
It's Stanley, Kramer, and George.
Yep.
She took your sword too? I just... Fuck it. And they start walking forward. A couple more dead bodies.
When she sees the other dead bodies, and then they like start freaking out, she will hide.
Go ahead and make a... they are distracted by their friends laying among them dead. So you can do this at advantage if you want.
Rolled a 3 and a 2.
Okay, I'll actually probably have to roll this one.
For the 3, 7, it would be still be a 10.
Okay. They're old and 8. So they're talking. They're kind of like trying to gather what happened, and each tale is escalating about what happened, how it happened, and as it's culminating to, do you think a night found us? That's when you kind of slip away. What do you do?
She'll listen and still go. So they're like in a panic. I need to read another one of my spells.
What spell you looking at?
Message. 30 feet.
I'm pretty sure it's verbal and somatic, and you point to whoever you want. But I actually think this one specifically says you whisper a message and then it can be heard up to so far away. Hello, damn it.
You looking for a message?
Yeah, it's just taking a long time.
120 feet.
Yeah. Cantrip. It's also material. It takes a copper wire. But I'm gonna assume that you have your shit on you. Or,
Yeah, because
since
I'm
we're just meditating.
Yep. She'll send a message to one of them. Pretty much telling him to run. Like she doesn't know who, but she'll just say, like, the message would be like, he did this with an emphasis on he, and to run.
One of them turned and said, "Did you hear that?" And the guy's like, "What are you talking about?" And then they turned and looked for you and said, "Oh shit, you got Jerry!" Because they can't find you anymore. Around this time, you start hearing a male scream a little bit farther down the way. And they start running towards the scream.
Okay. When they run, she will look over the corpses, hopefully finding bottles of alcohol, things to make like Molotov cocktails.
That's it. You find you don't necessarily find enough to like do a Molotov cocktail because they don't have like alcohol, but they do have tinders. They do have things that can catch on fire. But you are in an underground stone passageway, so this is not like you're in the compound where it could catch on fire. You know what I'm saying?
Now I'm trying to see how she can potentially make a trap. This is the thing.
But yeah, you have what you would expect people to have, adventurous type things to have. You've got rope, you've got things that cloth you could tear. You do have tinder boxes that they might have on them. Some have like cigars and shit. Most of what alcohol you would find are nearly empty bottles because they're all drunk and they're drinking. It's near the end of the night.
Like a nice infinity bond.
Action. She'll wait to hear if she hears more screams or if she hears them start screaming.
They don't know. And it doesn't take too long before the other screaming ceases.
She'll move at half her speed to go up, trying to remain hidden, to go like follow the noise.
Okay. What did you roll for yourself?
I can't.
Re-roll it for me.
An 18.
Okay.
5.
So,
Hang on, wait. No, a 19. Because I get double mine because of expertise. So a 19.
you see, well, you don't see it, but you hear it before you see it. You hear Mathias speaking to the two of them, asking how it went, what happened. They're explaining about how Jay killed you but then disappeared. And Mathias is like, we're going to assume this place is compromised, and he gets up and he starts to leave. Like they're leaving and they start walking down a different tunnel than the one you took to it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Okay. She'll like let them leave, and then she'll go into the room. Or before she goes into the room, she'll use Mage Hand on her dagger to like potentially see around corners with it, with its reflection, if she can, just to make sure that there's nobody in the room that she's about to go into.
Okay. There's a body in there.
But no one else. So she will give it like 2 minutes of them like walking, and then she'll go into the room.
Okay. There you see Shiro, older gentleman. You met him before. Stripped of all his belongings, dead on him.
She'll give the room like a once over, see if they left anything behind.
There's. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
But 21.
No, I mean, there's what I described to him earlier. There's a table full of torture devices. Some of them have blood on it. But there's nothing of value. If that makes sense.
It's just been really funny. This place is compromised, and then they leave, but left the sword, whatever it is that they were after. With that,
Then ran it out here for us.
she'll go back the way she came. Kind of hiding out at the entrance, just seeing if anybody else is coming in, just to make sure that it's going to be safe to leave.
Okay. It is. It's not short. It's not too much after you start to leave, where you hear a lot more than you should of people outside walking towards you. You can hear boots on the ground. You can see lights. You can hear this murmur talking. It's almost marching like boots.
She'll step out and then wait for them to get closer so she can like flag them down.
Y'all marching down the street. You are coming to the corner you're at, so whatever you do anything, or you gonna let them pass? You see Oliver, and I'm assuming Beur went, or
Yeah, well, going with them, he was gonna try. He's like, we gotta go check on everybody else, like, because he would have gotten the story of what happened with you, right, where you were attacked, presumably, if you would have shared that with him.
Well, I mean, yeah, he would have said, I just broke out of prison and sent someone to kill me.
And also, you're injured as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's got a bandage that's wrapped up, and you can see some crimson stain on it. But
It's like, if you've been attacked, then probably everyone else has too.
like in the town,
Not everybody in the town. I'm saying us,
Every single citizen ever.
the helping hand.
Marks are full.
We need to go check on them.
I
okay.
need you to show me where they're at. I can send guards if you tell me where they're at.
You're gone.
But this would be before, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, because we'd be heading that way. Tell them where Rooney's house is. Tell them where Adrian lives if Beur knows. It's like there. Check for.
I'm assuming you send 2 people to Russell's old house.
Actually, no.
Was only Russell hanging like that? That's fucked up.
The biggest thing is this. It's not so much Russell can handle it or anything like that. Nothing is really leading them to Russell. Like, Beur has been able to clock that pretty well, I think. And so he's taking a risk. You know what I'm saying? 5 what? Oh, you said 5 Stooges. Oh, that's true. That's
You
true.
mentioned it a few times.
Yeah, he said 5, so fuck. I keep thinking we're a party of 6. Table for 6 at Ruby Tuesday, please. Okay, people have to my room.
So he sends 6 guards out, 2 for each, to head there.
Yeah.
Y'all marching together.
Yeah.
Now you hear whatever conversation they're making. It's probably Beur describing where all that wonderful jazz. Now, you make yourself known.
Yeah.
How do you make yourself
One of the
known?
blades was.
So like here, step out. Like there's like the entrance. Like she just steps out of the shadows.
You see about 40 people pull out swords, raise crossbows, spears up.
Are you in the Adrian form? Nah, she's with us. What the hell happened to you?
I almost got knocked down.
What are you doing coming from over here?
I killed one of them, then disguised myself as a dead man, and then followed them here.
How'd you do that?
Because. Hey, cast disguise self. You happy?
Or just turn over.
Straight to the sun.
And then there was one.
Inspiration to me.
She immediately is like,
There's a.
The DJ Khaled pops out.
Oh, I'm so happy this is.
Okay.
Listen to that on repeat. That'll be my next clip. Like, gotta say it.
I drive with you to work, and it's just that on repeat
Yeah.
the whole way for 40 minutes. Like, bro,
I'm just sitting there losing my
Remember when I said that?
Yeah.
okay.
I'm glad you're okay.
my house isn't.
There's been a murder.
Yeah.
Someone tried to kill me.
Yeah, somebody's trying to kill me.
For real this time. I'm happy you were safe. Have you...
Don't take this the wrong way, but there is a hostage. We gotta get down
He's dead.
there.
Oh, Mathias? That's good.
No.
A hostage.
No, he traded himself for me. I think he knew what his fate was going to be. Shiro.
Oh, no.
They
Like,
were gonna...
his shoulders just
They
kinda
were just...
small.
He's gonna do the... It's alright. Just full on catcher squat down there.
Was he still down there?
He was.
Let's go. And they start to head down.
See if the sword's still there.
We
What?
Go into the.
Oh.
I assume y'all take them. Do you tell them which tunnel they went down?
Yeah.
He sends a battalion. Well,
I mean, they were going to say it from memory. Like go left, right, straight.
No, I'm
straight.
saying, did he tell them which tunnel Mathias left?
Yes.
Understood.
And so he sends all but a handful of people down to start scouting those tunnels. As he walks in,
He's like, whoa. Don't send everyone down there.
Yeah, I was about to say, where are we? Dark Knight, right?
Yeah, he's going to collapse the tunnels on us. The city goes down.
but no, there's still several guards up top. This
Okay.
is just who was available at the time. It takes more than 60 to patrol this place. But now this might be an entire guard shift, but
Thanks.
they head down that way. Y'all go into the room. Y'all see the body. You
Well, they're
hear Seraph curse.
Go to the door.
Okay,
Alright.
nothing's happening.
I tried.
You have to actually spare the dying, not spare the dead.
Wishful thinking.
Which you're thinking. Alright, y'all do anything? Say anything?
Let me see if... We need to see if Shiro has anything on him that made it... How did he know what was going on here?
Well, I mean, remember, I told Father Forthill that the real bad guy that Mathias works for, and then he sent word to get the swords back.
Oh.
What's so important about this sword?
Let's talk about it later.
There are 3 of them. So Seraph, as he's kind of crouched down, leaning over the body.
Never mind, he knows everything. Go ahead.
Well, there are more than 3, aren't there?
No, there's only 3. They were...
Oh, no,
Legend
there's
says-
more of the fallen.
So there's 30 or so of those. The legend says that they were created when the Fallen were created to battle them.
Big history buff, Seraph?
No, the wizards brief us on potential threats.
Oh, hey.
He stands up.
Can we get a meeting with these wizards? Get an inn over there?
One of the Upper City guards, they run the city, so.
Perfect. Then you can get us a meeting with some of these people.
Yeah, I don't want to risk my reputation like that.
Suppose I could.
I mean, y'all can
Perfect.
risk y'all's reputation.
Oh my god. Yep. I was like, we get to go back. How you doing, Adrian?
I'm glad you called this meeting, Adrian. What do you want to discuss?
Hey, over there. Losing his mind.
You're saying Mathias is a Fallen?
Oh my goodness. Have you heard from Russell or Rooney? We gotta go find him.
You know, look at, get some rest. I do need to talk to you tomorrow. Get some rest. You got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
But go find your friends.
Got a hidden place?
No, unfortunately not.
How was that hideout? Start coming along?
I think we should just go to the church, the ladies' hall.
Adrian is currently rifling through the corpses' bodies.
Yeah, I was
They don't let you touch Shiro, but like I said,
Yeah,
Oh,
but other people,
like,
like,
you have no hands.
yeah. And if they try to stop her, she's like,
got all
they
the-
burnt my house, they owe me. So, she is actively looting them.
Adrian,
if you find anything that can lead us to Mathias,
Well,
but they only give you, they entertain this notion for like 2 minutes before they start scuttling you guys out. So I'll let you roll an investigation check, and depending on how it is, I'll say how much you get off.
can I help her?
Yeah, if you go, just want to.
The familiar's also sniffing around.
Can Oliver?
Okay.
If you really want to hinder, then
No.
yes, you can. It'll give you a check.
Right.
Your interception reduces the
A 12.
they get by that.
Okay. Did you roll at advantage or no?
No,
Did you?
No, I roll myself,
Okay.
did not roll that second one.
Still a 12.
No. Perfect, no. Mine is a...
What did you get your D4 to?
No.
He had his.
It's not you.
He did
myself.
He's helping him. He rolled one at his D4 because he's self.
25.
25. All right. We'll just make it an even. I mean, it's guards. They work for an evil bad guy, but they had 25 gold amongst them. You're finding pouches of it. It's easy. Not even have it hit. Now you're helping him, so you find something.
No, I got you. It'd be something where it's like, money, it's not what I'm looking for, so you can have 25 gold, it's fine.
That'll be really helpful for Father Forthill to arrange the funeral rites for Shiro.
it's just like,
And then you usher it out of
So,
the.
and Bear's gonna be like, no, we need to let this happen.
you would have wanted a hump.
Nah, man, it's a paladin. He's good.
He just gets it.
He just smiles at pockets the gold. He's going dark.
That's good.
We're even now.
Yeah.
Alright. Do y'all go and check on your little friend first? Your other little friend.
Because we're on the
Oh,
side of the
oh.
wide now, so
Yeah, and if I remember right, I think I said he was up here somewhere.
yeah, we would be heading that way.
Actually, that's
Well-
him right there.
We would probably see the flames and smoke.
As you approach and smell smoke and see flames. Y'all go look for a body.
Oh, 100%, yeah. Do investigation check around there.
It's burning. You roll that investigation check.
Man, oh, it's grabbing. Someone help me look around for...
Yeah, Oliver will be looking for footsteps, signs of struggle, like anything to get a lead on if the bad guys
Are y'all
here.
looking inside the place or are you looking outside?
Oliver is looking outside.
I'll look inside.
Okay, where did you roll?
So that's going to be a 22.
I rolled a 4.
You find His armor, his shield. Do you have a shield? You have a shield,
Yeah.
right? It's tucked away someplace it doesn't get blown up. Not gonna do that because he's poor. That would be bad. You find his magical stuff, which I think is the eye stuff and the bow.
The eyes, the dust, my special hand flute.
And we do have light because there's an orb following.
And there's a fire.
Well, yeah, that too.
And I have dark vision. So does she. I'm gonna gather his stuff. Assume that since it's all there, either he made it out or he's incinerated, and be like, here's hoping. So,
as you walk out, you see Oliver looking around. Not very well because you kind of look to your right and you see where the 3 crossbow bolts. One's in the wall, one's...
yeah.
So somebody was shooting at something right
Okay.
outside his house.
Cool. Okay. Can your dog track?
Yeah.
He needs to track Rooney.
We have some smells like Rooney.
What's
Is it leather?
I'd say
Say
armor.
breastplate.
Yeah. So I was like, there it is. This smells a lot like Rooney.
With a hint of smoke.
Oh, grab it. Smoke. Sniff. Got it, boy? Find.
Survival or
Yeah.
perception. I think survival or perception will work.
Let's see what skill he has. He will use perception at advantage to, because it relies on smell.
When you were searching for Lydia, we need this to not be that.
14.
Technically, he did find Lydia Pants.
Mhm.
Just not the right time.
Perfect.
You follow the trail to Good Boys.
Good
Went with him to Good Boys.
Huh?
You went with him.
I've
to
been,
Good
yeah.
Boys. So you kind of get an idea of where he's going
Yeah,
part way through.
As Oliver is approaching the tower, of course he's going to go
Not really a tower. It's just a nice little mansion house thing.
mansion house. Yeah, cult.
That house is a necromancer.
The house is a necromancer.
I said that house.
Inside of the yeah.
It's
It's Baba Yaga's house.
Baba Yaga just stands up and just kicks you again.
Oh no, I get a mech.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright. You
Your
hear
name?
something,
Oliver
and then you
starts
hear
to,
Gary cursing again because someone has woken him up in the middle of the night and he starts coming downstairs. This time, though, he has his magic focus and a dagger, and he's
And I'm gonna silent image a chest that I'm gonna crouch down in and just
Roy
starts
stops,
to lose
looks,
his
and is just like,
warhammer.
what a bitch. And then he's walking, and he goes to open the door, and like, do any of y'all announce each other, or are you just knocking?
Is Rooney in there? Beur has been burned before about announcing who he is. So he's like, uh-oh.
it sounds like a friend, but I don't
If
know.
this is a cult, I'm gonna smash your face and we're gonna get our friend.
Oh no, that's Oliver.
You know the
Okay,
people.
we're good. We're good.
He puts the he puts the
You have
staff
Stevie.
down. He just leans the staff against the door, like the corner, opens the door, and like really.
Did you just say really? We all have been attacked.
All been attacked. It wasn't just me.
Who the fuck did you piss off?
Matthias and Gelgaron.
Kieran's like, what? I'm sorry.
Adrian strokes out.
That's a made-up name.
Oliver will sit there for a second and try to remember.
Gallus.
Yeah.
We can leave if you want. I don't want to keep you awake. If my friends are here, I think I'm gonna be
And
good.
it's too late now. Whatever. Do y'all need a place to stay?
No.
Yes.
We
No.
need to check on someone else first, and then sure we can have a place. Well, the church actually might not be a bad place.
What's that face for?
Space I'd be making.
What? I mean, your place looks like a cult.
Hey,
This is
it
a bad
did-
idea. I'm
very
a
nice.
Cult.
I'm a magician.
Hold on, it's like
Yeah.
hold on. Religion is a cult. Let's just get that straight. But
And technically, if you use this stuff for evil purposes, it could be used by a cult. But I'm not a cult.
Remember when Lydia was safe in the church? That's what we're banking on here.
Yeah, we are attacked by demons, devils, or fallen people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
Well-
they're just send humans after you. The humans can just walk right in.
Yeah.
That's probably why they hire humans to do shit.
Well,
You're
would you
right.
like them showing up at your place?
I would like to see them try it.
Well, like we.
I like that answer.
I like that.
Yes.
I've changed my mind.
Could you leave us a key under the mat? Because we're gonna go check on the other part.
But by the time y'all get back, it will probably be daylight.
We'll see you shortly.
Thanks for being hospitable.
I really don't like the skulls that are hanging on the walls, man.
Look,
They're educational.
He's a necromancer.
And the defense. And you walk away.
The skulls go.
It's like body form and just like how it's like.
Yeah, it doesn't make it less like. Ugh.
I mean, it might be a little but also that's pretty.
He
real.
calls through the door. Do y'all mind taking this conversation
Oh,
about
yeah,
me?
no, we're walking and talking.
Yeah.
And so necromancy does have its usefulness.
Okay.
Just saying.
With your religion check, technically, raise dead, cure wounds, all those. Well, cure wounds is actually vocation.
Is it
There's a
evocation?
lot of things that heal people that are technically necromancers.
Are the dying?
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
He's a
Oh.
necromancer.
I mean, that's kind of true.
Okay. Well, he is not adorning himself with the remains of a dead person.
Who?
You?
Me?
Yeah. Like the stuff.
You don't know what.
It gives me the creeps.
That's okay.
Like yeah.
It's okay, Oliver.
Maybe
Maybe
a
a
powerful
powerful
ally
ally.
in a skull.
But that's fine. But still, it's
Skull mask.
You want to smoke with you? He's not going
Is he a death
turn
eater?
us into.
No, that'd be great.
He's not going to turn us into his trophies. So we'll be fine.
Make
I'd
a
like to see him
perception check for
try.
me. Not you, but Russell.
Oh. 7.
That would be a 23, I believe.
So you hear these people having a conversation as they start to enter your building.
The building across the street. So,
That's what I mean.
Yeah. so Russell would be.
Because if you didn't hear it, they would see you missing, and they would not know.
Well, no, he would have been directly under his window. His place is just as dark as it could possibly be, and he's just there with his bag. Like he just sleeps with his bag, I guess. So
No, that's what I'm saying. Like if you didn't hear them, they would have walked into your old place, thought you were kidnapped, and just left because.
Well, approaching it,
All
Oliver
of it.
would explain. Well, it's not on fire, and there doesn't appear to be any signs of immediate struggle.
Investigation, if I can.
Probably
Go
wouldn't have found him. He sleeps in the cat.
how dark is it?
He sleeps in that
You betrayed me.
How dark is it still? Like what time?
The barest hints of like you can't see the sun rising, but you're starting to see like the daylight before the sun starts to rise.
It's just them, like none of the guards or anything.
20.
Just them.
a little orb of light following.
What are you investigating? Are you going inside? Or are you looking?
So no, I'm outside trying to figure out, kind of like how we figured out with ruining, as they're going to struggle, and of course he'll be going up into, the building to see is there anything there, and he's going.
No
He's-
signs of attack. The doors. Multiple people lived in this house, so this place.
Yeah.
So the door is locked.
Hmm.
At 3 a.m. at this point.
Russ,
Fine.
reveal yourself.
Russell is creeping down and out a door on the opposite side of the building from the street they're on. And then he'd just be kind of listening for the direction they're moving so he can try to cut ahead and meet them on the street. So they can do whatever they're going to do with house first.
Do roll me, because they are actively looking for stuff, so roll me a stealth, I think with advantage if you're doing this one.
That would be a 24.
Okay. Beats is, you said 22?
A 20.
They don't find you, don't see you, you'll be able to pop out whenever you want to pop out. Yeah, you got it.
Well, I don't think he's around.
Is he locked the door?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a 3-story apartment building. There's multiple people that live there. They don't just leave that unlocked in the middle of the day.
Do you think they would have tried to
Middleman.
burn this whole place down?
I mean, if they were going to burn Adrian's down, they probably would have tried to burn Russell's down.
You remember they didn't start with burning it down.
When it became unruly, they then burned it down.
What they use?
Alcohol.
I'm not sure if I just slept through. I thought I heard an explosion.
Maybe they sent somebody stronger after you because you can cast magic.
But you can cast
So can
magic.
you.
Same kind of magic you do.
Potato, potato.
They've seen this motherfucker blast someone away from 120 feet. And I'm down.
Ain't taking any chances.
Yeah, I pick pockets and change the way I look. You set things on fire from afar.
Fair enough.
So, I'd be flattered if I were you.
Yeah, they just sent Darden after me. That was just a poor decision on their part.
Yes.
Insult.
You killed Darden?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. He was the best of them. Why'd you
No.
kill
You met him, right?
Yeah, well, hey,
I mean, it's...
at least he's off your back now.
Yeah.
Follows
So,
things
like,
to the
my
letter.
initial instinct was correct because he'd taken bribes from Mathias.
Was it a bribe? It could have been.
He could have been controlled. His mind.
Yeah.
That
Maybe
could
he has
happen.
a wife and
Yeah,
kids
yeah.
being held
Don't
hostage.
make him feel bad. It's fine. You did the right thing. You saved yourself.
Well,
So,
You know,
there's a time and a place.
flashes of time where you might feel a little bit scared of me.
Look,
or
I hit him once. He hit me back. He could have stopped. He didn't have to hit me. Like, just don't resist.
I love this. I love this one though. I hit him, then he hit me, and I hit him back.
Don't interfere with his logic.
I don't think Russell's here.
I want a little plush of.
Stop resisting. Let's have a little hammer, a little police badge. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I don't think Russell's here either. That or he's sound asleep.
Well, we didn't see any feathers
You
in
just
the torture chamber, so that's good.
But yeah, no signs of struggle. So
Torture chamber?
Yeah,
Would you come and copy?
as we were going, I mean, he was like, "Yeah, this is what happened." And you see, and it's just, and he's just cuts and bruises and stuff. Like, "Yep, mm-hmm."
He's gonna slide you one of those.
I'm like, ah, thanks.
Slide you a spinner.
It's in your heart.
Slam it back. Is it 2d4?
Hold on a second. I have a.
Yeah, go for it. Yes.
I wanted one.
That's 8.
Nice. What?
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 What did you roll?
2 4s.
Is it
A
4
4 and a
plus
2.
what?
2d4 plus 2.
Oh, yeah. So he
Very
rolled a
good.
6. I just want to make sure he didn't roll 2d4 plus 2.
Got it.
That is what I right?
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
But he said it was a 4 and a 4, and I was like, if that's actually the case,
It's a 10. Gotcha. Understood. Thanks. Wow. Feels much better.
Yeah, but
Do we know where Russell would go next? Okay.
The velvet room.
My assumption is yes. We're all going to end up there eventually.
No,
All right.
she's
So we're not going there.
To Sal. I feel like no, but I also don't know where he would go besides here or the velvet room.
Where would he go to meet Sal?
I don't think he'd like me to talk about that.
Understood.
From the darkness. You just hear, you do not see, you just hear. What's happening?
Were you attacked?
No.
kidnapped, tortured, attacked in the barracks, house blew up,
House burned down.
house burnt down.
house burnt down. Are you with them? Nothing happened.
It's just long silence from the darkness.
I would just go straight to the heart of the matter.
No, but he does know about you now. He knows about all of us.
You got the sense he
The
knew.
voice was closer, and then you just kind of see him fade into the light.
You got the sense he knew that you were behind that door. That's why he kept looking at you oddly.
Yeah, when he called us the Five Stooges, I came to the realization that he knows. And he escaped the guardhouse through, I'm sure, clever trickery, and began to torture me for information I did not have. And now they have gone somewhere else, and game is afoot.
You know what information?
He wants to know why I'm here. And I told him.
Okay.
He wants to know what I am. And I told him.
You're Beur.
Exactly.
Did he not take your hat off?
No, I was hatless. No, he saw I was a tiefling, but he also thinks I'm something else.
At the plant.
So it doesn't matter what you said.
Probably an asshole. Exactly. I have no idea. I am a tiefling. That's what it is.
You know, the more he talks, the more I think he might be crazy. Like, not very intelligent type crazy. Like, just deep in crazy.
No, this person is very smart.
Well,
Those are not mutually exclusive.
he was smart. He would have hired people that could have, taken out the Five Stooges, but
Where is he?
Well, maybe he underestimated you by calling you the Five Stooges.
yeah, that's why he's not smart.
I was gonna say, I think the fact that we escaped meant that we were lucky. Are relatively skilled, and fate's on our side.
Yeah, you gotta admit that if this was like a random door that they would try, they would just kill him. Y'all are kind of
So, to the quarries.
Not cool remember.
Anybody wanna?
Before we go, Russell,
Well, it just
is anything out of place here?
What?
Like her motioning to like the room they're in. Is anything
We
seen
all-
out of place?
I want to know.
Inside,
We'll be
yeah.
downside, right?
I mean, yeah, you'd be outside, like, at the
Got it.
front door, so, I mean, he would just... And then he would step in, slowly creep up the stairs, keeping an eye on if there's signs of anything unfamiliar, any unfamiliar boot prints, up until his door, and then he would be very careful opening that, checking for traps. And trying to figure out if anyone has been around that he would not recognize.
You see this on your nightstand. It's a note.
It says from Russia with love.
Where's my pencil? Thank you.
What is that last word? Highest?
Yes.
Alright, and then... So, nothing really out of place. Beyond the note, of course. So beyond the note, nothing.
Nothing. Oh, I thought you were saying that.
Well, I was asking.
I was just gonna let you go with that. With your right.
Yeah, you're
right. But yes, there's nothing else.
Alright, so yeah, after a moment, Russell would come back out and you just look at Adrian.
So,
If they were doing an insight check.
Yeah, it is gonna. I mean, you know him well enough to see his face and stuff.
It's more birdish than normal.
He's a bird.
I have it if they're lying at advantage.
Yes.
2 8s. But it's a 15.
Deception over points.
Surprisingly.
And is this one of the ones that you have your?
You could recall?
Oh no, that's
Sleight of hand and something else, right?
or I think it's insight and perception. Gotcha. Or acrobatics and perception. that would be in 11. So
Yeah.
I mean, shaking his head. It's just a slight tell. He doesn't look disturbed, and it doesn't necessarily look like he's.
But he shows the human teeth.
keep those two simultaneously. You just see.
Oh,
It's got human
Yeah.
teeth in its weak. Yes, it's still. He becomes a nightmare.
there's not a maliciousness to the lie.
No. He's not gonna call him out or anything like that. He just, okay, cool. Like, puts that in his noodle for later.
All right. So y'all are leaving Russell's hat. Do y'all want to swing by anywhere? Let anybody know anything? Or y'all gonna go back to Gregori's? You gonna start searching for shit?
So Decker was on a night shift, right?
No. She's there today, and it's still not quite
Greatly less see him.
day.
Okay.
You've got you're close to Father Ward Hill if you want to go there. You go back to Gregori's. Y'all gonna start hunting for Mathias.
I need to get a message to the guard, or to a guard, like the guard as a whole, to let Decker know what's going on.
You could say that you had the forethought to put it on the desk.
I just want to double check, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, and the big
Everything
thing,
up until obviously after you left, you could anything before that.
right? Okay.
Where did we last see him?
Mathias in a hole where I was being tortured, and then I think Adrian saw him fuck off somewhere.
Where?
Nice.
Yes.
Underground catacomb. I followed two of his guards, and of course it's now swarming with guards. But I don't know where the tunnel leads to.
Can everyone function? Are we all healthy?
No.
I mean, I'm a little sore, but
Excellent.
I should get some
Should we rest at Gregori's and then
Yes, I would suggest taking a swap. I'm gonna go get some sleep. Hopefully he has a something I can die.
he sleeps in a bed like a normal person? Probably. I haven't seen it. He doesn't breathe. He doesn't.
Have you ever seen him outside? You start to think.
I didn't say he slept in a coffin. I said I was hoping he had one, so I could potentially die in it.
You'll go back to
Beur
the
just kind of chuckles like, oh.
I mean, after hearing the swarm of the guards, he figures he can't get a track anyway, so.
Okay, so Gregori's, Fort Hills, Gregori's. What do you want?
Yeah, we're
You gotta go to Gregori's. He lets you in. It's about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, give or take. It's like 5:30. You guys gonna take an 8-hour rest?
I am.
Okay.
And the rest of them swarm.
You won't need
Rest,
one.
rest.
Yeah. You want to take a rest?
If we're
Oliver
Hanging
will help
out.
keep watching, just relax.
Okay. Adrian.
Yeah, she will meditate. Okay. Just because she's not for a minute.
will someone wake me up?
Inside?
In, I just need like 7 hours and 45 minutes. I can cast a little bit of magic and go back to sleep.
Sure.
Okay. Anybody want to do anything?
Have to reprieve. I'm gonna catch.
It's 5 in the morning,
It'll be about 1 o'clock by the time they get the full 8 hours.
so around the. That's where they're at. What side of town would this be on?
You guys. Gregori. Oh my god.
He's like,
If I remember right, he's like on one of these sides of the wide. I don't remember which. I
I
think
think
it
it's
was
on the further.
this side.
right?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I think he was actually on this side. So,
But, where would this be?
I'll let you decide. Part of the backstory.
honest, he'll probably be nearby because of how much work he does around the light anyway. So around 11, Russell will try to find a moment to slip out without being noticed.
Okay. You're sleeping.
Yep.
You only need 4 hours. So You're awake. You're sleeping. So you're awake. Okay.
I actually don't really need a long rest, so I'm gonna take a short rest or two.
Okay. How do you try to slip out? Make an excuse. Just.
I mean,
sneak?
since literally everybody's awake, he would just casually walk up to the door, needs some air, and go to step outside.
Wait. I'm gonna cast Gift of Whatever.
What's that mean?
That's the
You add a
plus.
D8 to your initiative for the next 8 hours.
Russell gets a little more fluffy.
There's potential he could go before God.
In the beginning, there was Russell.
Cycle potential. 16. Alright. I'll just kind of Kirk nod and out the door. And he would sit on the stoop for a moment, or piddle around the stoop for a moment, before just kind of stepping off and scooting off into the wide.
Okay. So you make it to the location.
So he would keep a good distance from the bench and wait until the sun was at its highest.
Knows that.
Do you notice anybody suspicious, or is it just normal
Just
daytime
normal.
park people? Alright, he would daytime park people. He would creep up to the bench and investigate around to see if he can notice anything out of place.
Attached underneath the bench.
What's reading there?
Yeah, Oliver just walks up. Hey, what's up? What you reading?
I was about to say, like, he may be going on a jog here in a moment, and it was naturally like, oh, Russ.
Okay. And minimal shadow.
Wait, in minimal, so in day.
Yeah, where there's. You get the sense you don't want a lot of shadows about.
Alright, well, he's. Oh, it's broad daylight.
Yep.
So at that point, he's going to kind of look around at all of the shadows he can see. Anything that appears shadowy enough. He has very little context for why that's the warning. But...
You get the idea that you do not want to be around shadows when you do this.
Alright, he'll find an open area, honestly, probably near the entrance to the tunnels
Okay.
in the park, since there's enough trees around where there really won't be too many shadows. And then he will sit cross-legged on the ground. Open until no.
Russell can't bend his legs.
You're gonna scream. And then he will commit this to memory, and I won't burn it. But at a certain point, actually before he even really moves back, they'll just kind of light a little torch and burn it there, make sure nothing else burns around, and then get the fuck out. And I will hang out with this.
Okay.
And he will just make his way back to the house and
Oh, that is awesome. Alright.
and then I'll just step back inside.
1 o'clock comes around. Beur, you're good. You've had your long rest.
Want to wake up, look around. See if everyone's there.
You may get back by 1, so yeah, everybody's
Okay, I got you. Has the guard reached out to us at all?
I'm pretty sure they don't know we're here.
Well, I'm assuming you went on your morning jog, so
Okay. Would
Well-
that let the guards know where we're at?
no, but you might have talked to them along the way to let them know we're safe because Seraph wanted to talk to me today.
Oh, well, I figured once you woke up, we'd just go in.
Understood. Just wanted to see.
Do you guys all vote? Or
Well, what?
do you make decisions with the other mages? How does this...
I'm kind of more of a red herring, what do you call it? Redheaded stepchild.
Which is it?
Redheaded stepchild. I didn't wait to touch you.
This is fucking important.
So you don't make laws.
No. You know how it is. People don't like necromancy.
I get it.
So,
I do too.
Who doesn't like necromancy?
I'll learn.
Raises his hand.
you see a skeleton come out of the room, like, cooking something.
That's why.
I'm just kidding.
Spooky, scary skeleton.
But,
There's one of these in all of us.
when there's a general council called,
not even.
I'm among the people that go. But I'm not part of the high council. No.
Gotcha.
Gregory, thank you for letting us stay here. What do we owe you?
I mean, if it's your offering. No, you don't know.
We're not.
Bears.
Just don't make it a habit. Let's just agree to that.
What if we may need to? That's why I'm offering you something.
I am. This was a limited time offer because you got fucked last night, but I'm sure you're all adults and can find other.
Beur looks around to the children and he's like, no.
I think we reached maturity at the age of 12.
But Master
So
Chris,
Russell's middle
burn my
age.
house.
You can stay. You
So where are you gonna
I have a certain
go
amount of
and-
obligation to you. The rest of these jackoffs, they're sick because of your friends.
Hideout or something?
I
You
appreciate
kind of
it.
seem like a dungeon guy.
I do have a dungeon, but I'd not really ought to stay.
Adrian, we need to workshop this while we're on our way to the guard.
Workshop what?
We need to find a place that is safe. That's not here. Only in emergencies.
Anything in the network of tunnels that would suffice, at least as a potential temporary hideout that they could bring costs down to? Or anything?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing comfortable, and as you can attest by the alligator, dangerous shit does go down there. Dangerous people do go down there. I
So
would not
nothing that
stay
would be-
at an extended period of time, but if you need to crash for a night, 2 nights, or something like that, as long as you move and stay mobile, sure.
He's not going to bother mentioning it until he knows they shit out of luck otherwise.
Yeah.
I've got a place we can crash for a couple nights. You're going to hate it.
We could just, break into the catacomb place again.
Get rooms at the Lyre.
It's actually not a bad idea to try that place again. I do like having rooms at other places. Because what if we worked like your caravan? Didn't stay in one spot. But we rotated.
Part
Well, we
coach
stayed
and
in-
alley.
But
Yes,
we're always in
metaphor.
the caravan.
Fucking
But
pikes.
you keep burning.
You like beds?
No.
Just spread it and snatch.
Metaphorically, we have a coach, i.e. our group, and we park ourselves at different places at different times, depending on how hot things are.
But what if we did get a literal coach
I think that would be fine.
and
That'd
just
actually be
parked
pretty
it in
good
an alley?
Instead of to explode.
Right. No. What?
As a
Why?
decoy.
No. To sleep in. That way we can
Some
move it.
poor Jehovah's
park it.
Witness comes and knocks on the door and just.
You know what's the best decoy? A fucking car bomb.
I'm a little rattled after being torture to near death. Okay.
Not your proudest moment, but it's okay.
Man, no, it's not.
Your iris is showing.
I mean, I am a fucking demon.
The demon IRA.
Well, as much as you guys finding a place to live is entertaining,
No, we're gonna sort this out in here.
please don't.
Oliver will leave you to your studies. Come on, let's go to the guard station.
We walk and talk.
Russell sticks with him and does not creep along in shadows.
Okay.
Okay.
Know of any places we can pitch a tent?
I
Well,
like it.
I mean,
Not for long.
well, like I said, we probably are going to need to be mobile regardless of what we pick. So having a few options to rotate is probably not going to be a bad idea.
Now, keep in mind, what you make each month is factoring in you paying for rent, food, and all that shit.
Yeah.
So right now, if you're homeless, that's going to raise exponentially, or you can just start putting that money elsewhere. This doesn't have to be a chore to find a place,
Yeah.
but if you want to make it special, that's when we're gonna have to start talking.
Sure.
Okay. So
Okay.
well, there's literally places outside the wall if we wanted to actually think about getting a caravan or two. There's the crypt. There's the ladies' hall. Could probably get us room and board there. There's
I
the
trust everyone there.
there's the barracks.
What about that
we're
tower
not
where the
gonna
cult
let some strangers stay in the barracks.
Oh,
let's
we'll
say-
try.
What a job!
Could probably talk to
There's a new
It's
opening.
not a bad thought.
Rachel and Ashley about, maybe bunking down in the Velvet Room.
Is that tower along the way?
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, it depends on do you cut through the wide or you take the road.
Well, I mean, we can take the long way if we want to go and check on that tower.
Yeah, if you take the road, I think it's a. Actually, I lied.
Excuse me.
Y'all coming from here.
You moved the map when you sneezed, and it gave. I was looking at the maps, and just.
Y'all,
It gave the illusion that it was very fortunate.
y'all would be going up and left. The tower is up and right here.
You know, just take a peek at it real quick, see if there are any vagrants.
It's not.
Okay. Can we get in?
You know, ever since the shit's gone down, people protect this place pretty regularly.
People protect the like
Okay,
patrol.
make sure nobody's staying there using it for some nefarious reasons. That kind of stuff.
Well, I mean, this is usually on one of my common routes.
How many other people are on that same route?
Also, how much would it be to buy a potentially condemned tower?
I thought people couldn't stay here very long.
Yeah, I don't think they can stay here for very long, but
They get thrown out.
yeah.
No, not in the physical sense, but in the like.
Because it's haunted.
I was under the impression it was like a compelled to leave thing.
How much would it be to make these guys to the other way?
Well, I wouldn't.
Or, hear me out,
You wouldn't pay them to look the other way, or you wouldn't look the other way.
we've done
I mean-
services for the city. We're currently helping with an ongoing investigation.
Hold on.
Plus, our homes were burned. So I would assume that they might owe us one.
Let's go talk to Sarah, because we might be
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We try to get the crypt one.
They're not going to let that one go.
maybe, but we need to see if they have some form of protection for us. Like we would be confidential informants or
Like
undercover
going
people.
into Witsec.
Are they going to send us to a new city?
I don't know. I mean,
Ah,
plenty of places here to hunker down. I mean, this tower though, it was a cult kind of thing, like an actual real one. Remember, like with the sacrificing type thing.
Was.
Does any of that stuff linger?
Johnny and Isaac, there was something that like compelled people to leave that place, right?
There's rumors of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, you don't know if that's like folklore or if that's legitimate. You do know for a fact that a wizard used to live there, went a little cuckoo. But you don't know outside basic folklore.
Cool.
All right. I mean, I thought I did detect magic around there. And that didn't... I thought that tipped me off of something. I couldn't... I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure if I figured it out or not, but... you might be onto something with the compelling people to leave, but we'll put it on the list, and then Beur actually is going to pull out his pad and notebook and say, all right, Wizard's Tower, Crypt, Witsec, Out of Town, Caravan. And he just goes through a list of
Literal
Gregorians.
caravan.
Yeah, literal caravan. So, yeah, no, I think we have options. And if worst comes to worst, we can talk to your friend.
Isn't there also your place?
I'm gonna have to insight check to know who he's talking about.
Your place wasn't burned down, was it, Beur?
What's that?
Your place wasn't burned down, was it?
No, but that's where I was taken from.
I don't know if all of you would have clearance.
How much would a cheap boat be?
Did you say boat?
I did.
Oh.
That'd be fun. Living in a boathouse.
Beur does not.
It could be Marcus.
That makes sense.
No, that's a good thought too. Does everyone know how to sail?
I mean,
it couldn't be that hard to figure out.
I've been a captain plenty of times.
Played Sea of Thieves quite a lot.
do you need to make a roll for that?
What's that?
Do you need to make a roll for that?
Just a fun hat.
I don't know if you're lying or not, is what I ask.
Sure, he's played pirates.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair. It's like, all right. How are the rooms at the Lucky Liar? That's on the list too.
I have not stayed in them personally. It's in the nicer part of town, so it might be probably nice, probably a little bit expensive.
No, that's fair. Well, but you have an inn.
Did I dumb?
Here, just watching you.
That's true. I've just never passed him because, live so
Yeah.
close.
No, I mean, that makes sense. But hey, things change.
Just so y'all know, there will be downtime after this. If you guys want to think about it then.
Yeah,
So you all
yeah,
hunting
yeah.
criminal.
So we are going to go back to Sarah, or the guard station.
We were walking and talking.
Making our way downtown.
Afterwards, haunted tower, maybe not.
So, Beur was gonna see if Decker is in there.
Hmm?
No, right. Gonna walk over to her. Are you okay?
Am I okay? You're the one that got kidnapped and tortured.
Yes, but this person also.
How do you allow yourself to get caught?
Russell just put a cold one.
Like, Russell opened one, he's like, yeah, man.
It's like, oh, okay.
Shows.
They didn't even fucking mess with my ass. Probably.
Why did they not mess with your house?
Yeah, I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, are you actually saying that, or are you just being an asshole? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you just admitted
no,
that
if
you're the only friend that didn't get fucked with in front of a detective. So now it's like,
Yeah, it's like,
I mean, it's that.
yeah, we'll have to figure that one out. But
I'm more used to having people after me.
No, but seriously, are you good?
well, I think we will be when we figure a few things out. But physical recovery one day, emotional recovery several.
6 months.
Yeah, it doesn't bother with. Is there? Why aren't they after you? Mm-mm.
That's the first time. That's the first time they see the sky self. Is that what you?
You look over and it's like just a split second of that.
I need you to read aloud the URL for that for future.
Right. Oh my god.
You just whisper
no. I'm a fucking bird. Oh no.
bird with teeth.
Will you send me that? Because I'll put that as the screenshot for this episode. No, the first one. It's gonna be farting up a storm with that picture. That's gonna be our hit episode. Besides hot dogs and turnovers.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna need to figure out where Mathias went, obviously.
Yeah, well, pretty much everybody's working on it.
Yeah.
You don't kill one of the swords and get away with it. So.
I understand that. Have you found the sword?
No, we're assuming he still has it.
Oh, right.
Something like that's not easy to break. Well, if it's used for the wrong reason. It can be broken.
Good to know. Do you know of a place that a group of people can lay low?
Are we talking about Mathias?
No, I'm talking about us.
All of our homes were attacked. I have noticed we've been doing a lot of help for the city, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think you may owe us one. There's a tower that's unoccupied.
Becca gives you this look of like, because you gotta keep in mind, she's just the detective. So you're basically telling a low-paid, overworked detective that works for the city to save people on a daily basis. That you've helped out 3 or 4 times and you owe us. And so she's giving you the like,
What's the bounty?
Mathias?
That's what
Honestly,
We just go straight to hell's boat.
All I'm saying is, put a good word in for us with, I suppose, the city planner if you can, because I do favor that tower.
she chuckles at that and then she turns to you. There hasn't been talk of a bounty because pretty much everybody wants this motherfucker dead. But I'm sure something can be arranged.
Like,
Give us a
his seized possessions, perhaps?
It's not going to be enough to buy a house, guys.
No, that's understandable.
Might give you a
In
head start.
these possessions, yeah, what do y'all have back there?
You just want to go through the evidence locker and just buy it?
No, we just want to see what's there.
There's just no need for the evidence. If he's, I mean, I assume we're not going to put him back in a jail cell.
No. So that's not how any of this works. We do appreciate your help. You have been paid at times when it warranted it.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
But you are rising quick enough that you might start. People might start owing you favors that you could call in. But I'm just a detective. You don't want to talk to someone that's actually in charge.
Hey, you're the best detective we have.
Yeah, I stopped here because I don't want to deal with that bullshit.
Understood.
Russell tries to get Rennie's attention.
You'd
as
be
he
great
pulls
at
the
it,
little bell out of his pocket. Puts it back in his pocket.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I think we need to go talk to Sarah. So
Okay.
keep me informed if you don't mind.
Good luck. Happy hunting.
Hmm.
Don't engage him alone.
Yeah, no, that's not what we'll be doing.
We won't.
I meant the 6 of you. Don't engage him alone.
We won't.
6
Five.
though? Yeah,
I was
like,
thinking me and
We get help from the paladin. Oh.
that's important.
Bear's like,
Alright, y'all go to see
Fuck
Sarah.
all your city.
Sarah and you know a couple of the other the captains are around a room, around a table, looking down at a map.
it's a war.
Similar to this, it's pretty much a war room.
There's a demon with wings on the map.
and they're
Five
just
Stooges.
basically talking, and they're doing a search. You gather just from the conversation, it's pretty much they've called everybody in. There's no guard that's off today, except for currently you dealing with your shit because of the attacks. And they are searching this place up and down, head to toe, great search. There's probably 500 guards out there right now, walking around looking for this dude. And that's what the conversation is, them planning having conversations, marking off grids that have been searched, that kind of thing. So that's what y'all hear when y'all come in.
Oliver would clear his throat.
Seraph looks up. Looks like you found everybody.
Yep. Most of us were attacked.
We gathered that from the houses that were burned. The guards came back and told us.
Yeah. Really doesn't like us.
Yeah, you put him in prison. I would say he didn't like you guys, though it seems kind of petty for someone like him to go that far, but he's an evil jackass, so what can you say? Anything y'all can tell us? Especially you, Bawa? Why did he torture you? Why did he hang you from him? Well, he didn't say hang you because he doesn't know. Well, I guess you might have told him those specifics, but...
Yeah, he wanted information about something that he thought I knew and I didn't.
Such as?
I'm not here, very existential sorts of things.
Okay, so he's a few screws loose. Good to know.
Yep.
And magic followers. So some mages with the guards might not hurt.
Yeah, we assumed that he would have some magic capabilities with how Gorian was able to sneak in here. We'll be let in by Gordon.
One day that name will go away because it'll be Barry.
Good memory, whatever.
We haven't found his son, Gordon Jr.
Hilariously enough, I was almost a junior, but luckily I was spared.
I described JT.
Oh my god.
Okay, Junior.
Explode. Yeah, tortured. They're looking for something. They have the sword. What kind of moves would they want to do now?
I mean, obviously, I would have said get out of town, but they chose to burn down houses and kidnap someone instead of just making a break for it while they had the chance. So, I have no idea.
If we try locating the sword,
Can we do that with magic? Can't the mages?
They are doing it, but they're not detecting the sword.
Not here.
Correct. Which means it's either maybe got put in an extra plano bag or
Hey, maybe
it's
gotta
been,
take it out. Take it
or
out
it's
of the
been
city.
destroyed somehow. And it's lost its properties of magic.
What would it take to destroy something like that?
Most magical items, quite a bit, but those blessed by the divine, if they're used in an improper way, they become quite easy to break.
What's it take to scry on a person?
What's it take to stop it?
Stop what?
Scry.
Scrying?
Yeah, I know them really well.
There are items. A
it'll
lot of wizards create rings of non-detection. There's spells that you can cast on yourself daily.
Yeah, I mean, have you tried scrying on him?
We have had people try to scry on him, but he has protected himself from that.
Is there a way to tell where certain things would be protected from that?
From scrying?
Yes, like holes in magical areas.
No. Do what?
Look for the void.
Right.
The void.
Right. If you
Oh, you mean with no? So the problem is the way scry works is theoretically, I guess if we had enough wizards that could do it, we could cast it in a grid-like way until something came off. But that would take weeks because there's only so many of the fifth circle spells you can cast.
sure.
A bit of lead would block any of it.
Did you get a? That's very true. Did you get a list of this person's contacts in the upper circles? Like contact guest books to a party where they sold major items to? Because if this person was trying to get into the upper echelon of this city, then they may have some powerful people that they can get to do some powerful things for them. So who would those people be?
We have our detectives running down those leads. I highly doubt a noble will associate with him after this unless it's under duress.
He can put someone under duress very quickly.
Oh, I know. But that's why they're being investigated. It's not going to be a hidden...
So
That doesn't even need to be a previous associate.
it's true. Well,
Oh, do you have anyone looking outside of the city for him?
But keeping it narrowed inside the city, because if he's made it outside the walls, the odds of us finding him is astronomically
good.
lower.
How far were we able to track him in the sewers?
We don't go down to the catacombs very often. It's easy to get lost. Armin did a quick grid search and came back and couldn't find him.
Any traces?
Not that we can see. He's covered his tracks. About this time, someone knocks on the door, comes in and says, "We think we've got him."
okay.
I mean, you gotta keep this 500 guards searching.
No, yeah, I got you.
So, they give a brief description of what's going on, just him, and that they are going to try to flush him out in the wide. It's actually in the place that you know of. And they start discussing a plan. Because he's down there, they're going to try to force him out or just deal with him on the ground.
Can we help?
Sure.
If you can tell me specifically where he is, we can get behind him.
The guard just says that was on the patrol route when they said that was the nearest exit. So you could think of a couple of other places that you wanted to. You've got this one down here that you've already revealed, and you've got that one. So you could make a couple of others around there if you wanted. But you would have to go to that place to figure out where. Okay. Keep in mind, he's dangerous.
We're not doing it alone.
That is true. Well then, let's go.
He's just...
He confers with the other two guard captains for a moment, and then they start running off, giving some orders, and he goes and he starts telling a group of you know them. They're almost like
SWAT.
Yeah, SWAT level. They're the elite.
Yeah.
They get called into places. Him and like 20 other people start heading that way, and you're assuming that there's probably others that are just falling down there. And you'll make it. The guard gives you a brief rundown. You could find other ways in that leads it to him if you want to reveal those ways to the guards.
That's the... So they only have the one entrance they're hoping they will get him out of. Right?
Kind of. That's the entrance they know about. They do know that they have him surrounded because they search. Now, obviously, they don't have the full idea of what's happening underground.
Mm-hmm.
So there could be other passages, that's for sure, but they feel fairly confident that they could get him. But, you know.
Alright. Russell would take them to one that he can't typically use on his own anyway.
Are we not gonna wait for them to flush him out?
We go in and flush him out.
We go in and flush him out. I thought they were down here already.
There are some down there, yeah.
It's never a bad idea to flank.
Are y'all having this conversation in
Yeah.
front of Seraph? Yeah. It's like, so our men do have him surrounded. Do you have another entrance he could escape from?
Oh, not this. No, not him.
It's pretty bad.
Well, we Russell and lead them over to a large shrubbery, behind which is a large, natural-looking flat stone that is too heavy for Russell to move on his own.
Mhm.
Just kind of put his hands under it and look to somebody else.
Yeah.
Oliver
It's-
is gonna pick it up.
So we another entrance in the wide.
Yeah.
Okay.
So where's the one they're aware of?
Right
Okay,
there.
that's that
one.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was thinking like up around here. And it's basically just a very large stone. You move it aside, and there's basically a rat tunnel. If you've ever seen the tunnels the Viet Cong dug, it's that kind of terrifying claustrophobic.
All right.
He
I was like, I need to stand up comfortably in here.
So he stages some people around that. He's around the other place. Where do you guys want to hold up? Because the guard's plans are to try to get him to come out here. But he does have spares in case he does know of the other way. Right? He's now divided his forces a little bit.
Russell will go to the main entrance that
Okay.
they're watching, and he'll post up in a tree watching that area. Trying to do like the fully shrouded in darkness.
So we are waiting.
Anything you guys would like to do?
We must start casting that magic.
Yeah.
Ritually.
Anything else?
Oliver guards.
Got him.
Okay.
Silent image myself into a rock.
Oh no, they got Ruby again.
Then you just lay back over the entrance.
Well, hold on, what did that? I don't remember where I put that song, but that is fine. So, you guys are waiting. The plan's put into effect. Can't really hear too much. It's on the ground. But you do see Mathias come out. He comes out alone. No one's escorting. And he just takes a look around. Are you all hiding, or are you
I mean,
all
Russell would have tried to
surrounded?
be
Okay.
hidden in the
Go ahead and
tree.
roll a.
Oliver is out in the open.
Okay.
Is he
Sticking
shaded
up
enough in the tree
smoke with his lance.
or is it daytime? Yes.
It is daytime. Yep.
Okay, so yeah, it's probably.
There's enough. There's a tree
Yeah.
or two around it. If you wanted to, you could.
But I don't think he'd probably have advantage.
Adrian standing right out in the open.
25.
Yeah, Beur will be standing with something.
Okay. So there's about 10 of the elite guard. There's Seraph. There's you guys. He just gets out. He takes a look at you guys. Smiles. Says, "Is this all?
Says what?
Is this all?"
Mm-hmm.
I did warn you.
Oh yeah.
He pulls out a sword. Says, "Then I guess we should start." You guys want to roll initiative?
Yes.
We could say
I
no.
get the
We're like,
alacrity.
Yes, sir.
oh yeah, baby. Woman.
Right.
Perfect.
28.
You go as fast as I go slow, so I'm just like,
Nice.
What's up?
yeah, man.
14.
Oh my god! Like you start running up on the wall and shit.
You go so fast you forget to act.
Ugh.
This is called the Dirge of Mathias.
Now, I was looking actually for what's that song called that was on John Wick?
Oh, Wetworks.
Welcome to the Backsford.
With a search bar.
I say make sure you put it on repeat because that song's like 2.5 minutes long.
Just like this guy.
Okay.
Now all I can think of is Mathias being the big chunky dude. And it's like the Bubba Jacka. It's like, oh.
I'm surprised he was able to move. Move like that.
Yeah, dude.
Russell, of course.
Alright, Russell will
One taps.
cast Ensnaring Strike as he draws his bow back and loose an arrow at. Does he know he is there?
Yes.
So, no advantage. What's up, Lewis? For a nat 1.
Okay.
And I will use Dread Ambush to do an extra. Or an 8.
Got it.
Russell startled.
Yeah, he got spooked in the middle.
And then, how high up the tree is it?
You had high enough time to prepare however high you want. We'll say the tree itself is... How high is an average tree? 20 feet? 18
20,
feet?
30 feet, yeah.
Yeah, 20. Let's say 25.
He'd be like 15 feet up, so he just kind of skitter down as quick as he could. He has an extra 10 feet of movement on his first turn. Because he's a Dread Ambusher.
Okay.
And then try to get some distance. You know, an additional 30 feet where he can still have eyes on Mathias will be farther away.
Pussy man just fucked up.
He's just like, fuck.
Alright. So what we'll do... Go ahead and get... We'll say this is Mathias.
Russell's a little black bird.
Where the fuck are they going? You're in a tree.
Alright, and yeah, Russell would have hopped down and then get like 30 more feet back.
I'm approximately 100 feet from it.
Good call. The ghouls will say are the gourds. Where do you want to be?
If you would have tried to have hide, like hidden,
Yeah. Go ahead and make a hide check.
she failed it like a while ago.
What did
She rolled.
Single digit.
That's Sarah.
So she would be over with Beur. I could hide, but
High wings in front of our stuff like that there.
Alright. He just simply says, you should all flee. I need everybody to make a wisdom check.
what's the range?
Well, sorry.
Everybody but Rooney.
60 feet.
How far away was the tree when that Russell was in?
Did you attack him? With your bow?
Say again?
Short bow,
Long.
longbow. How far away do you have to be to attack him at advantage? Not advantage, but normal.
150 feet or lower.
Okay, I would say you could pick anywhere between 30 feet to 100 feet.
Okay, so he moved an extra 30 feet back anyway, so he's at least 60 feet.
Okay,
This is a fear effect.
it is good.
That's what I'm just like.
Yes, I'm
He's
advanced.
legit trying to be as far as possible. Or the apple stripes on this book.
They're like cookie dough.
You said it was a wisdom throw?
Yes.
18 for all of it.
Failed.
Oh shit. Great.
Should you roll?
14.
Failed. You out of it? You out of it?
What?
Failed.
No, they're all out of it. Weird.
What condition do I have now? I'm actually back to the bottom of my butt.
That's frightened.
Oh.
That guard is just really scared.
I doubt anybody's gonna grapple anybody in this fight. So we'll use.
Now, what was the actual save? Was it a 19? Roll an 18.
Janet?
You need
I want to screw.
Okay.
We know.
So you guys cannot get closer to them.
Yep.
It's going to have an added effect on just the peons, so to speak, because they don't have the fortitude as the heroes in the story.
We may not be heroes in a second. We're about to be
Yes.
bitches.
So I need to roll. I'm just gonna have all the guards go at once to
Yeah,
to
yeah.
speed this up. So let me roll the initiative. That's very cool.
They roll.
Roll a 2, which is a 4. Okay. So let me order this. All of it.
all for whatever reason doesn't give Smoke the command to charge, but rather kind of gets right beside Beur and kind of puts his shield up and kind of angles his lance. We're going to tell you one more time, surrender and we may not execute you.
He just kind of chuckles a little bit.
He will ready his action to poke him if he gets close.
Okay.
Can I make a save against the fear?
Yes, you may make a save against the fear.
Okay.
Okay. As a legendary action,
Come close. Let me poke you.
he is going to move 30 feet. That close. Sorry, not that there. The captain, he did survive. He's going to start charging 60 feet. He's going to use that, and he's going to use a.
Legendary action.
No, he's going to use an action charge. And he is going to attack. And he is going to miss. And he is going to attack one more time. And sadly, he's going to miss again. Okay.
Let's go.
Adrian.
He's 60 feet away.
Yep.
How far does throwing dagger go?
2040, I think?
I thought it was 2060.
2060.
Yeah.
So 60 at
60 whole
disadvantage.
S.
He is engaged, so you no, because you have disadvantage, you don't have sneak attack.
No matter. She's gonna throw a dagger. She's trying to disarm. So if she hits him, he has to roll a strength check or an athletics check to potentially drop the sword.
Is that something anyone can do? Can I do that for mine?
I think so. Creature can use a weapon attack to knock a weapon or another item from a target's grasp. The attacker makes an attack roll contested by the target's strength or dexterity. If the attacker wins the contest, the attack causes no damage or other ill effect, but the defender drops the item. The attacker has disadvantage on the attack roll if the target is holding the item with 2 or more hands.
You have
throw it there.
disadvantage regardless, because you're too far away.
Uh, 17.
And you said athletics.
Athletics or acrobatics.
Good, that would be a 19. You just kind of back it away. Alright. Legendary action. He's going to hit the guard. And he's going to do 16 damage to the post. And that guard is looking not in a good spot. Alright. This would be Rooney.
Is he more of a beefy bad guy or more of a dexterous bad guy? From what I've seen.
He's fairly well rounded, but slightly more on the strength side.
Gotcha. Then he's what, I was 100 feet away from where he went out. Am I 130 feet from him now?
Where you at? There?
Yeah.
He was. Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm not going to be able to reach something regardless. I'm going to run up 10 feet and Eldritch Blast him.
Go for it.
Ew. That is a 26
Hits.
You're bane.
for 2 damage.
Alright, he's bloodied.
You see the hair just kind of blow a little bit. You done? They will.
Are you finished?
Are you
Alright.
done?
Yeah.
And anybody that was frightened at the end of your turn, roll safe.
Okay.
Roll a 20.
But with that said, he maintains concentration. So
Okay. I'm gonna pull out crossbow and
you rolled a 20.
no.
Oh,
Alright, pull out crossbow. Yeah, take a shot at this man. Would I get sneak attack because there's an ally beside him if I hit?
you got disadvantage.
Okay. 5 plus. Okay.
Wait, I thought sneak attack in that regard, if they're parried, doesn't require
I'm
advantage.
fairly sure it says that at any time if you're at disadvantage, you don't get it.
Ah, okay.
Is that because you're frightened?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
Oh, you didn't do anything else?
as my cunning action, I'm gonna go 30 feet in the air.
Okay.
So,
Oh, so we got.
I was gonna say we can put this if we want to do where he's actually. This is just real quick. And then into my turn, use it for wisdom.
Yep.
So, 21.
You are no longer frightened. The guard is running. Mathias uses reaction, cuts his head off.
Oh.
And then the 2 guards that are there are going to try to hit him. Neither do. Gonna use his last legendary action to attack another one of the guards. And he does 14 damage to that one. And he is really hurt. Alright, Russell.
Headshot.
Son of a bitch. Hunter's mark. And then he will attempt to shoot Matt with for a 25.
Hits.
Plus. So that would be 9 piercing plus 3 hunters. And he would hold position. Actually, he'd move. No, he's what, 60, a little more than 60 feet away, 90 feet away. I guess he ran a little bit further. So yeah, that'll hold position.
Okay. He just makes his concentration check. He is going to cast a spell.
Please don't break concentration.
Not a concentration spell. As a wave of necrotic energy comes out. 2 more guards are dead.
Oh, fuck.
And the captain looks severely injured. Well, no, actually, the captain's not too bad. He's a beefy boy.
I will call my Raptor brethren on the outskirts.
All right, Oliver.
He'll kind of be giving himself a little bit of a pep talk, and we'll try to shake the fear.
Okay.
Taking a defensive action.
Go for it.
Nope.
Okay. Captain's gonna swing. Miss. Swing. Hits.
What did he roll to hit?
He rolled a 24 to hit.
Trying to see if we're getting any reasonable low rolls to hit or lower rolls to hit that aren't in the mid 20s.
It's been 24 and up. That is it.
Yeah, you'll either roll like a 12 or 24.
What kind of armor is Mathias in?
He's decked out. Like,
Okay.
yeah. He's ready for this.
This is your time, Beur. Eat metal.
Captain just went, Adrian.
Adrian will pull one of her other 2 daggers that she has left. Her hand shaking. She'll kind of move. She can't go to him. She'll try the disarming attack. So
That's yeet.
would it be a disadvantage or?
So you, 1, you're afraid, and 2, you're at the very edge of your range of your place. So either one of those would be.
So disadvantage.
Is he using Shiro's sword? Right?
He doesn't know that, but she just is like, maybe we should get this out of this.
I think that's a good
You
idea.
get 22.
And then try to break the fear. Okay.
Ta-da! Rooney.
Are concentration checks, constitution checks, or are they saving throws?
Same goes.
Okay.
Now, the athletic checks that he's doing to disarm, those are strength athletic save.
That's what
I mean, not saves, but checks.
I'm gonna move forward 30 feet. So be 90 feet from him. Out of a mighty hex.
Okay.
Give him disadvantage on the strength checks. And then I'll blast him.
What is it? Just started blasting.
For 18.
18 to hit.
Just hits.
Yes. There we go.
We know.
For 12 damage.
I'm assuming you're doing it on athletics? I mean, strength?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he has to beat the 22.
Huh?
What does his strength check have to beat?
I think it's
What he used to hit?
Well, it's,
No,
it's
he's
a
not.
contested roll. He now has disadvantage on
Concentration check.
it. Mm-hmm.
just say I think that's just a 6, right? Or a 10. It's its base.
It's
Yeah. And he rolled a 13.
Yeah. I can't trigger one that's over.
He's going to use his legendary action. You're going to see him land a hit on the captain. Beur.
Alright.
This does have sneak attack if it lands, because you're wrong and frightened.
Okay. That is. That's only a 12, sadly.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to. How close is he to the captain? Like,
Right next. They're engaged in melee.
no. Like, how close is Beur to the captain?
55 feet.
Okay. Then he's going to go 30 more feet up. And
Well, now technically, since you're 60 feet from the ground, I'll say barely 60 feet up.
yeah, he's going to go actually, like, he's basically going to go up and forward. So he'll be a little bit closer to him, but he's higher.
Is there a
up than him.
distance you want to be from?
60 feet away from the captain.
Okay. That puts you at 65 from Mathias.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And then, yeah, that's it.
The guards have fled. They're gone.
Yeah.
Okay. A couple things happen. You see, it's like a doorway kind of opens up as two wizards walk through. The first one casts the beam of energy at Duda, and he's gonna make a saving throw.
Mathias.
At Mathias, yeah.
I was like,
Disintegrates the camp.
yeah, I was like, well,
And then they step back through their
on.
magic. They step back through their magic force.
Got his ass.
Here we go.
Like the Venture Brothers thing.
You see Mathias. You see him look in the corner of his eye and see it happening, and he's able to kind of dodge, but a significant wound hits him. And then you see a hawk that's kind of flying up.
Hey, I'm a hawk.
All of a sudden, it transforms into a person, and then it transforms into a bear as it lands on Mathias.
You're just seeing all this in, like, first person. Jesus Christ. Oh, we have a bear
Yeah, there's a bear figure over there.
up on the shelf.
It's not going to be a bear for long
Next to
because
the wing
he's
thing.
going to take 100
To the
feet
right
of fall
of the
damage.
Oh, okay.
But he's going to take 100 feet of fall damage on
As the bear.
Mathias.
Yeah, okay. Nice.
Just fucking dropped a bear from a C-130.
Beaver huge straddle quarters open the Bombay doors. It's like,
You only crack your back, except for him.
pay off for delivery.
You guys kind of see the
Print sector's locked.
smoke clear,
All clear to release.
and you see Mathias. You actually don't see Mathias. So
Yeah, he's dead. No,
you see
He's
this
up a bear's ass.
elongated creature, wings spread. He's now, instead of holding a sword, he's holding a scythe, and he's holding the wizard that fell from the sky by its neck. And he says, "Well, city's protectors have come." And he snaps the wizard's neck and drops it. And it is now Russell's turn.
So this looks like a fallen angel, one would say.
You could get that. His wings look sickly. Like
a target.
a lot of feathers are missing. They're kind of bent in a weird shape. Yep.
So there's a moment's pause as the insanity unfolds, and then Russell just another.
Oh, no one is afraid anymore because I can't roll to beat that damage the wizard cost. But concentration.
Yeah, he's done now.
Russell misses.
On in my
That's it, pathetic. Yeah.
And then that's what.
Okay. He is going to use a legendary action. And he is going to hit the captain with the scythe. Come on.
This would, of course, happen on session 13.
See the captain fall to a knee. He's not doing well. As the scythe almost... It's a deep gash. He did a significant amount of damage in one swing. It's his turn.
I thought it would be all of it. Didn't Rennie just go?
He did a legendary action deal. Now it's his turn. Yep. How do I want to kill this guy?
Maybe he'll miss.
Is your little familiar around?
He's been behind me, like at my feet, because it's scared.
It's tinkled.
Tinkling a little bit.
Your familiar is a velociraptor.
Yeah, no, he's just going to multi-attack. The first one does miss. Let's see. Second one's a natural 18. It does not miss. (18 plus 9).
27.
He's still up. The bear. Now it's all of his
Yeah.
turn. Alright. That's you
55 feet would be total movement to get there, so he will use move, dash, action surge to get an attack while he tells Seraph to run.
Okay.
This is the thing that Oliver sounds like.
Just fucking take off.
Search. Cartoon skid.
Yeah.
So it's bongo sound effect. Bongo run. From
16.
Scooby Doo.
Mrs. Seller.
Yeah. So he attempts to give him the old stab with the action surge, and because I'm not high enough level, that is it.
Okay. Legendary action. And he looks at you and he says, "I've seen you fight. Can't have that." And he's going to take a trick out of Adrian's book and try to take the shield off your arm. with a 27.
27.
So the scythe
Take
kind
your
of
arm
hooks
with
the shield and he yanks.
Your arm comes out of its foot.
It's just an attack roll that he makes. I make the. I'm trying to see if.
Athletic or
Athletics
acrobatics?
check, acrobatics, yeah.
Well, I was trying to see if the hex impacts him on this that
He's
he's.
just making an attack. Except for
I
friendly.
cannot beat that even with a natural 20.
So you just see the sword just, not the sword, but the shield just right
Yep.
out. As even the scythe just cuts, even if it was straps, it just cuts the straps as he pulls and just off with it goes. You are now shieldless.
But it should just be at my feet, so I'm just like, okay, cool.
We can do this all day, man.
Captain turns around. Well, tactically retreats. He doesn't. He does a disengage. He's not stupid.
Get that.
No, I got this.
No, I can...
I'm trying to decide if you can survive an attack or not.
Oh,
It's okay if
he
it
might.
can't.
He might be able to.
What is your HP?
What's my HP? 31.
Okay, there's a chance you could survive.
There's a chance.
So you're telling me there's
He
a chance?
actually rolls a nat 1. So he crits misses. And he pulls it back, and as he's going up to attack, the scythe kind of gets stuck and the shield like hits a rock and just throws his aim off a little bit. Alright, that's his second legendary action for this round, I think.
Yeah. My arm turns into a shield.
Rooney.
I'm going to maintain my 90 feet and just move 30 feet that way.
Okay.
I assume you're not 90 feet, but this is not great.
Yeah.
So
We're going to do theater of mind. Just kind of keep in mind how far away you are from him
Yeah.
and how ask him.
Actually, I'm going to move more than 90 feet away. I'm going to move back to being 120 feet away. Where are you going? Back over there.
He's looking panicking.
Where do we go? Keep me away from it. And then I thought I might get Eldritch Blast.
Rooney does the sound effect too.
That is a 15.
Misses.
A little too much running. And that will be
Rolls a 17. Okay.
Yeah.
Since I don't have my shield, my armor class is a 16.
60.
This is actually perfect. I love this shit.
We don't.
So he's going up to attack, and you hear Fort Heel call out a spell, and you actually see a radiant shield appear on your hands, and you have his shield now.
Yep.
And it comes down his
Shirit Spield or whatever it's called.
Yep. Shield of Fate.
The Shirit Spield. I mean, technically, I'm Shirit Spield.
And
You got 9 intelligence, okay?
You're coming to live with me now. Fucking chunk.
I'm gonna sell those at the toy shop.
and oh, and Fort Hill says, "Disarm that." Oh, it's hilarious. Okay, so that was Oliver. Captain drops his sword, pulls out a crossbow, and tries to shoot the guy in the fucking face. Oh.
My shit's around 20.
It's a shame they don't stack. As the arrow,
Oh, does it really not?
That's not Shield of Faith. He actually just has a spectral shield.
oh, technically, yeah, I guess that would stack.
Yeah. Just Shield of Faith would be something that just has
Yeah.
a double.
I flavored it.
I like the flavor.
No, that was fantastic.
So,
I mean, that was a Shirit Spield if there ever was one.
as you see
Ryan almost made it.
crossbow bolt out of his thigh. Oh, okay. That was Captain Adrian, who is breaking down at the moment.
We're gonna move 30 feet closer. And then we're gonna throw my last throwing dagger at him.
Okay.
Do I get advantage on him since he is fighting with Oliver?
You have
What
to
are
be
you doing with
an
it?
additional 10 feet to not have discipline.
It's 2060, so you have to be within 20 feet.
And remember,
Okay,
the
so
flanking
use
thing
a
doesn't
cunning
work.
action to dash.
Okay. Are you going for damage, or are you going for the disarm?
We're going for damage now.
Yeah.
Because he's using something two-handed, so it's harder to do it.
Well, you don't know that. So.
Well, I guess if she's trying to like hit his hand, he has to, I guess, pick two of them, or she'd have to hit them both at the same time in her hand. But 19 plus. We're gonna take that 19 plus. For 25.
Okay, that hits.
Seven, 11, 14.
All right.
She'll have her arm blade dagger out at that point. She's out of throwing daggers.
Rooney.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
That one hits. Four damage.
Damn.
Chip away where I can.
All right. Beur.
Is his shield really just at his feet?
Hmm?
So he can just pick it up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's how this one works.
No, that's
I'll
fine.
keep saying that, so I might use my next legendary action just to swipe it away.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I was like, I mean, legendary actions, fuck. Hockey pucks it down the river. Just fly down and wrap around my arm.
No, I wasn't gonna fly down and give you my shield.
What happens if he has 3 shields?
The 2 normal ones don't stack. But if someone else casts Shield of Faith on him, I think that does that.
Shields for days. Comes a little tank.
Yeah, I'm going to cunning action, fly down there, use my movement, fly down there, hand you my shield. Can I hand him something as a free action, optic interaction?
I don't think so. Well, what does it take to? Does it take time to put a shield on?
An action.
Action.
Well, think an action. Go check the Dawn armor section.
If it takes an action for him to don a shield, then I'm gonna say no. If it was like a sword that he just has to grab, that doesn't take an action. Like you can.
Right.
No,
No, I got you. It takes one action to doff or don a shield. So, that being said, I'm going to go doot, get down there, shield up, sword out, and cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
So I have a +2, and I have a concentration rate.
Thanks. Yeah, there we go. Got it. Get on me.
Okay. And then that's it.
Okay. Da. So Beur going to retreated. The wizards.
To the bitter end, my friend. Hey.
Oh, you! In the face! Shirit Spield!
This one takes up into the air, kind of holds out its hand, and like a circle forms around it, and you see 6 bolts of fire come out.
You can't really upcast that Shirit Spield now, can you?
I can't now. Not yet. Level 2 spells. Or I would have. I've been badass.
And you see 4 of them land and hit him. And then this one doesn't really have anything that he can... No, you know what? Actually, he does. He points out his finger, and an electrical charge happens, and then a bolt of lightning just straight down the line. But it's weird. Y'all feel like it should electrocute you guys, but instead it just kind of forms around you and just hits
He's
him.
an evoker.
He's an evoker. Dex save.
From the 5th circle.
Feld. Good luck, 12.
3rd circle. Upcast the 5th circle.
I did. I did do it if it's just to make you happy. He snarls in pain, and he is looking fucked up.
I'm doing it.
Doing it.
Like, can we get out of this and Rooney's the cockiest bastard?
High low.
Low.
Low, what do you want? To be murdered or missed?
There's been a murder.
So you want to die if you will. Okay. 75.
Me. Yeah, remember, it's not faith, it's love.
27.
Miss.
11. Plus 21. 32 damage.
Oh, sorry.
What's the extra damage? Is it poison by chance?
He's necrotic.
You can make it poison, so I'm resistant to it. You said 32 damage?
Yes.
Cool, Oliver is unconscious!
There's the bitter end. That was the wizard's turn. That was his last action, like legendary action.
Okay, I was like, what?
So we'll take a deep
So-
breath.
Is that doing more damage now because he's using a scythe instead of the sword type thing?
And it's actually like he's just using physical damage before with the greatsword.
Yeah.
Now that his form's revealed, it's adding.
Got
It
it.
is 2d4 plus 4 slashing plus 68 necrotic.
Woo. I was like, I may be able to take a hit.
Yeah.
So
2.
we'll roll a 9.
Hmm?
9.
Can you use second wind when unconscious?
Yeah.
So, that is it.
Okay. Mathias. Bill.
Thank you.
Where'd the druid go?
Does an 18 hit you?
Got their
I
next
agree
map.
with that.
It is
18 doesn't hit you?
Shield of Faith plus a shield.
Nice.
Yeah, the druids did.
Understood.
Like immediately.
Oh, when that fucking scythe comes down, Beur is like, ping!
23.
Okay, cool. Sure.
He has multi.
I'm not fucking kidding you, man.
No, we're wrongs.
19 plus 10. 29.
Good play. I'm at 0.
Okay. Oliver, death saving throw.
Hee, buddy. Here we go. Nat 20. Nat 20! Well,
Save. Captain.
Stop running. Please help.
No, he's not running anymore, but he's crossbow shoot. He's like, I'm not getting near that fucker. Fort Hill. Mass Healing Wood.
MVP.
$23.
No!
HP too. Has anybody else been hit? Captain's been hit. He gets 23. Mathias. Legendary action.
Does Oliver stay upright in the saddle? So when he gets back, he's just like, I'm good.
$22 damage.
To who?
You.
Did he get an 18?
Yeah, he got 18. He got a 27.
22 damage. I'm at 1.
Whose turn is it next? Captain went. Adrian.
She'll move 30 feet closer. And
So you're in melee with him? Oh my.
move closer and
Is your little familiar gonna give you advantage?
yes.
I mean, if it can.
I would've
Either that
suggested-
or it's either that or
No
from all the
flanking
people we're
attacks.
surrounding him with.
But remember, that doesn't work. That is no longer a rule.
And
So just be mindful,
No,
because
but-
that changes how you and I have to play.
then the familiar will definitely help.
Hence why the arcane creature is probably one of the best ones.
25.
Hits.
Eight, 10, 13 damage.
Okay.
So you're all by your blade?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then for her cunning action, she will disengage.
Okay. Which way you?
Disengage is just implying that you can't get hit right.
How
You gotta
many-
have to move.
That's how
So if she was here,
You went 30.
30 feet. So I guess she would get like 10 feet away.
But the 8 is
What's your movement speed?
from the.
You don't get a bonus movement speed with this move.
That's fair.
I.e., you're standing up there unless you want to give it a hit.
I guess she's fine with it. Yeah.
Not even she's not, but it's all good.
Hey, I mean, Oliver's awake now, so
With no shield.
feel the pain.
But is that a real shield?
I'll let it finish. That's why, purportedly why I flavored it that way.
Understood. You mean
He
Shirit's-
donned the armor of God.
the old Shirit Spield. MVP.
19.
To me?
Yes.
Yeah, that hits me now. Because my 20 was with shoulder plate.
28 damage. Hold on.
Yeah, going to reduce that by an amount as Oliver kind of hiccups and puts the shield of faith in the way, and will reduce it by a total of 4.
Oh,
0.
close.
I have been 0. Just everything flopping around and shit.
Okay. I think it's Rooney's turn.
I will shoot an Eldritch Blast over the fallen body of Beur.
Just need to do 10 damage.
No.
Okay.
I will move 30 feet closer because my aim is off.
Better. Get saving throw.
13.
Save. Wizards. If it ain't broke, don't.
Just magic missile him.
Well, they don't know where his AC's at, but they're going to do the same thing they did. So it's 6 fire blasts. They're going to go at him because that's wood. 1, 2, 3 hit him this time. For a total of 17. So with that, you see 6 more things go. He deflects one kind of, he dodges, the other one lands at his feet, and the other 3 just pepper him as he drops. Unconscious, well, not unconscious, but dead to the ground.
Oliver picks up his warhammer and cracks open Beur's head to see what's inside.
Where's your voice?
You know, honestly, if that's what's gonna happen, tomorrow go down by friendly fire.
Adrian's like, cool, she's gonna double tap him. Sure.
I am gonna run. Give favor and elixir.
Russell will.
My spinner.
Russell will move up and. Wait, is that? Are those the ones you purchased?
No, cast every day.
Oh, you cast it. Okay. Never mind.
Adrian will double tap Mathias though.
Okay. The coin kind of rolls out and just settles at your feet. But
Oliver's gonna take the tip of his sword and just kind of stab the coin and just, no one touch it. Grab his shield.
Thanks.
No problem. Russell moves up and passes the coin and starts rifling through Mathias.
If he has pockets.
Or yeah.
This is,
I feel like we're entering into a very weird relationship here. Yeah, I have tasted your spit.
Does his armor look magical?
No, it would
Was
be
it
better
Russell?
if you just were like,
no,
open its mouth. It won't fit a half line. That's the problem.
I wasn't even considering that. I will. He does have magical items on him. I will roll that for you guys here shortly. You also find a hilt that looks surprisingly like the hilt of the sword blade. The blade has been shattered.
They are gonna just stand up and dust.
We found a level.
At this point, he will just kind of like hook that, not hidden, like a little loop on his waist. It's just because he knows that that's what he's looking for. He's not going to try to steal that with the wizards that just killed this terrifying dude standing there.
Fort Hill. I need to roll some death saving throws for Duda.
Who?
The
If Captain looks like he's going down. Oh
Okay.
no, this is the druid.
So Fort Hill gets in time to heal the druid. But actually, it'd be right by because you did snap in the eye. Regardless, druid's up, and that is where we're gonna end tonight's session.